Hello. Hey, there we go. How's it going, guys? Welcome. Just waiting for the guys to join in. Looks like we've got most of Seoul already in. We're just waiting for Centauri. Hello, Helion. Hello. Welcome, sir. So when everyone is in the game, I will literally destroy everybody. Because I am God. I am God of this round. Yeah, I'll literally destroy everybody and it'll reset the round. So we can have a nice fresh start with everybody in the game. Which is great. How you doing, Fran? Hello, and Mr. Caddy. Hello. You changed your name? Cad? Yeah, I've had a good day. I've had a good day today. How you doing, Gio? Sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. How you doing, Gio? Welcome. Welcome. You have to bear me a second, guys. Okay, Monarch is trigger. That's good to know. Everyone seems to be getting into the server, so we're all good in that aspect. We're just waiting for the other guys to join before I reset the round. And then we'll be getting into the glorious games, and I'm going to be casting it from a bird's eye point of view. We're going to do 3 rounds tonight, and then we will do some community games. We've got some time afterwards as well. Tomorrow, guys, I don't know if you've seen the announcement, but I am going to be playtesting a game that's currently in development called Beautiful Light. At, it's about 10 to 4 my time in the afternoon, 10 to 4. About 4 p.m.-ish. No, wait, sorry, no, 10 to 5. My bad, 10 to 5. So, sorry, it's 10 to 4 Europe time, 10 to 5 UK. So definitely join for that one, it's going to be insane. And then, Sunday, we've got our standard Sunday Silica. Silica Sundays. Yeah, that's the one. OzQ, hello, sir. You love the crab only challenge. Let's just say you put the Lord of the Rings theme for when I had the army of crabs. Hello, Das Institute. Hello. You had your wisdom teeth removed. You can't do anything other than drink water and spit blood. Oh man. Oh, you're gonna enjoy the stream. Well, at least you got something good out of it, I suppose. Well, not your wisdom tooth being removed. I mean, technically it is a good thing because it must have been causing you problems for you to have them to be removed in the first place. But it's definitely a bad thing. At the same time, but you know, just have a look at the things in the end. It'll be a lot better for yourself once you come out the other end of the recovery process. So I wish you well. I do wish you well indeed. Lucky enough, my mouth is big enough for my wisdom teeth. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't want to jinx myself, and I actually have issues with my wisdom teeth in the future. But I think I'm old enough to know I'm not going to have issues. Need to remove them. You hate when food gets stuck. See, 3 out of 4 mine have actually just are there, and they don't cause me any issues. So I think I've been lucky with wisdom teeth in general. They hurt when they came through, but that's just teething in general. Right, okay, so we are waiting on technically 1 member of Seoul and 2 members of Centauri. So who are we waiting for? Let's have a look. So we need Rexar, CX, White Fang even. White Fang's in, CX. And who are we missing on the Soul side of things? One Solly's there, Lucker is in, Sly's in, GG's there as the commander. Oh, where's Helion to? There he is. So last member of Soul is in. So I'm just going to quickly tag Rex. Rexar and CX. Just to make sure that they're aware if they haven't already joined. Oh, Rexar's there. Hello, mate. Hello. Right, Rexar's coming. So we're just waiting for that last member. Like I said, if he isn't unfortunately able to join, then we will pull someone in from chat. So guys, anyone that is free to join, if in case someone does drop out, you're more than welcome to take their place if you're looking to play today. CX is joined as well. Okay, so we're going to have a full lobby. So I will reset the game as soon as everybody's in. There is Rexo. Also, guys, is the game loud enough for you? Do I need to turn it up? I might have to turn it up. There we go. I just realised. Hello, Mr. Balls. My balls. How you doing, mate? Welcome. I'm literally just driving around in a buggy while we wait, so... Light quad, actually, not a buggy. Need to keep forgetting not to call it the buggy, even though it is technically a buggy, but still. You know how it goes. Just heard a teleport go off right next to me. Who is it? Haha. Hello, sir. Right, so we're just waiting on one more. So we're going to be starting with the 5v5, and then we'll be jumping over to 10v10s, hopefully, in the second and third round. Second round, we're going to have Alien v Human, and then third round will be Human v Human again. So we're going to be starting with Human versus Human on Naraka City. The reason why we picked Naraka City today is because it actually has no bunkers. Now, with the discussion with Dram last week, bunkers are technically not working as intended. They're not meant to be expansion buildings. So, picking the map with no bunkers is probably the closest we're going to get to the next patch, basically, when it comes to the bunker process. Love the Harvester versus Alien videos. There's so much action. Oh, it was so intense, wasn't it? It was literally just 10 minutes of me driving and then running them over, and that was it. Easy clap. Easy win. It was just a big GG. Big GG. Oh my god, I just heard myself speak. Gonna quickly dumb that down a bit. There we go. Right, who are we waiting for still? Still waiting for CX. Check the old Discord. Oh, this is my life now, isn't it? This is my life. So guys, who's going to win today? Who do you think? So we've got Team Trigger, basically. Yeah, who's going to win? We've got Team Trigger, which is Monarch, or Team GG. So this is going to be round one. And then we got Nomads versus, technically, Team GG again. Well, no, it wouldn't be. It'll be Team Lucker. Will be round number 2. And then round number 3, we don't actually know Soul's commander, but we'll find out when we get there. Got overly absorbed with the cooking channel. How you doing, Frost? He was in a match yesterday and the spawns were right next to each other and went harvesting. So you went harvesting bugs and nests. You just gotta love it when the harvesters just do what harvesters do. Right, okay. Everyone's in. Right, okay, so. Cheats. Destroy. Oops. Destroy. I nuked the whole game. Wow, good luck to both teams, and may the best team win, guys. How you doing, Not Hobo? How do you join? So you can join Discord. If I need a player, we've got a few lined up, but if we start losing people when it comes to round 3, we'll have open spots. And if the games don't go on for too long, we might do some community servers afterwards, so you can always join in that one as well. So there are ways you can join afterwards anyway. Right, human versus human, and then I'll just go with Centauri, go into spawn, and then we are going to disable cheats. Done. Oh wait, no, we're not. We need to bring up the overlay. There we go. Cheats. Gone. Right, we're good. Okay, so they're not too close to each other, which is absolutely great. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the outcome. Good luck. Have fun. Who do we lose? We lost somebody, didn't we? So White Fang, Lucker, Leon. No, we haven't. You cannot command anything. GG. Why can't you command? Hello, Drum. How you doing, mate? Oh, Martin. Hello. We got a bug at the moment. We're trying to get the games working, but by destroying everything, we seem to have issues after spawn. Working on performance in the background. That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna go soul this time, and then. The harvester vid was just sad to watch. Wait, there's no commander for soul. Oh, my days. Who am I rooting for? Who am I rooting for? I just realised Stream Elements has not posted a link. Silly Stream Elements. Well, when the game actually starts behaving itself, I mean, it's my fault. I'm destroying the whole build, the whole match, and then it's messing things up. Okay, so we're gonna. God. let me leave. Exit. There are ways to work around it. There are ways to work around it. Right, okay, so we're going to go 22, just to allow for... me to commentate. Also, won't be enough people for 20 plus me. Oh, Martin, while you're here, can I not start the game? Like, if I leave it like this, can people still join? If I haven't selected what I'm playing yet. Okay, I'm going to stay like this then. I'm not going to start the round. I'm going to let everyone join, and then I'll start the round. Hello, Matiko. Hello, Yuna. Yeah, it's definitely a better way of doing it, I think. It will solve any issues, and when I prematurely destroy everything, and it creates like those strange bugs with like no HQ and not being able to click on anything and stuff like that, basically. How do you open the in-game chat? You just press enter, and you bring it up, and then you hit tab to switch between team and all. Martin is drowned. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Yes, we need harder AI, because then I wouldn't have to harvest the aliens in such a mean manner anymore. Lol. Right, we got everybody. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're waiting for one. Waiting for one more, and then we can go. Who are we missing? No idea. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, EK. Okay, we've got room. We've got room for one. Who, balls? My balls. Are you in chat still? We might need you in literally 2 seconds if you're ready. I like how I type in chat, gonna get balls if CX is gone. Yeah. This is becoming a meme now, balls. Let's be honest. Okay. Balls, you're up. Centauri, mate. Whose balls? Yours or mine? Well, it's debatable. Okay, we are in. We are ready. Why do I not see any balls? Meatballs. Whose balls? Sorry. It's just becoming a meme. Wait, we've got 5v5 at the moment. Hold on. Right, okay, we're going. I'm going to go Centauri, Infantry, and then I need to open cheat command. And then I need to hit H, I believe. After I go F, and then H. There we go. Then cheats, disable. Boom, we're good. Right. How you doing, Wilmer? You might be able to join if someone leaves. At the moment, we are at full capacity. There are 2 other games to be played, though, which are going to be a larger scale. So definitely stay tuned, because I will be looking for people if anyone seems to leave. Good luck and have fun. Everyone is literally on the opposite side of the maps, which is great. Why is it 6v4? Balls. Oh, wait, you're not in? Hold on. Oh my god, what is happening? Balls, go into Discord. And there should be room for... yeah, there should be room. So if you go into Discord, go to my channels. Go to the 10v10 community games. And then the password should be in there. And then join in. I will, unfortunately, probably have to kick Garnier out, because I don't think he's meant to be in this game at the moment. There's balls. Right, Garnier, if you're in stream, mate, I'm going to have to kick you out for a minute, because you're not actually meant to be in the game. I do apologise. But you are a rogue. Okay, so we're going to get into the cast, guys. Let me just move my camera a little bit to the right, so you don't have to have my big head in the way. Okay. I'm going to put myself down here. There we go. We'll put myself in the corner for now, so you guys get most views. So, we're currently looking at Centauri. Let's have a look. Who's Commander Centauri is Trigger, aka Monarch, in the Discord. And he is sending the scouts out at the moment here. The Harvesters are at the ready as well. He's going towards the Polterian patch. We're going to jump over to Sol now. Let's have a look at Sol, which is under the command of GG. Looks like he's going for a 3 refinery. My personal build, as I would say. I am a 3 refinery boy. We're going to have 1 player harvester. And someone's boarding that one. Looks like we're going to have another one here. Maybe, perhaps. I think it will be. So, 2nd player harvester. This one may continue to be AI for the time being. Discord is in the description down below. Hobo. So, are you Garnier by any chance? So at the start of it, it's a 5v5, and then we're jumping up to 10v10s afterwards. If we need additionals to join in, then I'll call for it. But we had a full sign up and people were already waiting, so I do apologise. We go up to 10v10s after this game. We're going to have nomads join in as well. So if there's any room, I'll let you guys know. I do apologize. But yeah, this is going to be a 5v5 to start with. And then the next round is going to be a 10v10 with aliens involved. And then we got a third match as well that's happening now. There may be people dropping out. So that's when I'll require you guys to come in. And if there's time after the games, I'll just host a 36-player community server. And everyone can jump in. So don't worry, Hobo. I've got you, mate. Don't you worry. I've got you. Right, okay. So now, we're on Naraka City. The reason we're on Naraka City, guys, is because there's no bunkers. Now, what Dram discussed with me in the stream last week on Sunday is bunkers are technically not meant to be expansion buildings. So, by doing this as far as natural as we can get to a standard game without having those bunkers for expansion, this scout is going to get absolutely dropped. Oh, he's dodging it. Oh, look at him dodging. He's dead. And he's now a dead man. Spirit bomb? Don't worry, Hobo. I've got you, mate. Was the Silica Crab chat room for? So, in the community games, eventually we will do 3-ways. So that's what Crab's for, basically. It's for the third team. But for us, I believe outposts will be used for long-range expansion, if I remember correctly. The outpost building, rather than bunkers. I think bunkers are just used for more of a distraction diversion tactic. The only reason why I don't host 3-ways at the moment is because of how chaotic it can be, especially when I'm hosting. But Dram has got some improvements on the way, so I may consider otherwise. Right, okay, so we're going to go into bird's eye view and we're going to have a look at the map. I know it's going to look funny from my perspective, but you can see how far. So we've got the whole city of Naraka between Seoul and Centauri. This was kind of what we wanted. We wanted a nice long-range game. Now, there is a quad here from Seoul, which is kind of scouting out the Centauri base. Also, guys, by the way, if you don't know how I'm limiting how quickly I can move with the camera, use the scroll wheel to go up and down when you're in free cam, and it will allow you to control the speed at which you're moving, so I can keep up with the quad here without having to, like, stop and start. Obviously, I need to go up, so there we go. How you doing, Nymeth? Welcome. Yeah, those dunkers, lads. Indeed. Make sure I not missed anything in chat. I think I have. How you doing, Watch It Dude, by the way? A fellow nomad. I've actually got to go to my Streamlabs bot as well, actually. Because he's not working as intended. So I'll do that in a minute while we're watching Centauri. So we've got 2 light quads and a third light quad coming up from the other end. Actually, 4 light quads, technically. You've got one over there, and you've got these 3 actually heading off towards this light quad that was been scouting out the Centauri base. Now, there is no... I don't think there's even a confirmed sighting on Seoul just yet from Centauri. Just have a look at the map at the moment. Yeah, there isn't. Because technically I'm Seoul, right? No, sorry, I'm Centauri, technically. And you can see on my mini-map that we haven't located Seoul yet. So we haven't actually had eyes on just yet. How you doing, Battle Wrath? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. Hope everybody's having a splendid day today. Okay, so, I mean, the Soul Light Quad getting himself away from the engagement. However, running straight into this other quad now, he's already damaged. And he is going straight past now. Is this a player quad? I think it is, because of the way it's driving. Ooh, we're looking at literally one shot, and there it goes. So, the Soul Quad has been eliminated. let's have a look at the refineries a minute being built. So we are currently sitting at only a second refinery here for Monarch's Centauri. However, I know for a fact Sol will be at Eco Boom right now. We'll have a look at Sol quickly. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 3 and a silo push. 4 even. 4 refineries and a silo push. That silo push is going to be going down the hill towards Naraka City. And looks like we have got some human harvesters as well. So we've got people manning the harvesters for Eco. Bunch of scouts stood still in the desert, catching the rays. Okay, so now for Sol, we're looking at an additional refinery going up. The silo is about to complete. No real push down to the city just yet. Let's have a look at Centauri. Okay, so Centauri side, we've got a third refinery going up right this second. We have Tech 1 coming up now from the research facility. Plus, we're getting... well, we'll maybe seeing heavy quads coming out momentarily. Nothing currently in the build queue for the light factory. However, when Tech 1 does go live, I assume we might see some heavy quads. And are we going to see any additional infantrymen? I think a marksman gets unlocked at this rate. A lot of, actually, a lot of infantrymen. So we've got riflemen here. We've got scouts just behind me. A few light quads moving out as well. Head over to the opposite side. We've got more light quads on defense as well. One in the middle of Naraka City. Okay, so the silo push is in full swing now. Now, the great thing about silo pushing is you find yourself in Bolterium deposits quite quickly. For example, here. Might see another refinery go up here at some point soon. They pull in the man spam? I don't think they are. I think it's mainly for defensive purposes. Because we don't see a silo push either, which would probably... see, the thing is with Naraka City, right, is because it's coming off the base, there's no bunkers. The barracks push kind of becomes obsolete because of that reason. Kind of changes things up slightly. The only way you could barracks push is if you use barracks to push the base forward, right? You want aircrafts? Yeah, aircrafts in the work. 2 to 3 months estimated. When are we going to see some aliens? Next match, actually, will be aliens. Aliens involved in the next one. Which will be very interesting, because Naraka is known to be very anti-human, technically, because there's no way to expand properly. And that's the reason why we're playing this map, because it is more in line of what Martin wants when you remove the bunker equation out of the game. This is going to be crazy. It's going to get crazy with the aliens. Then again, aliens also have issues with trying to find their biopools as well. They're a little bit more spread out than what you used to, because Naraka is naturally a bigger map than Rift Basin. Rift Basin is quite enclosed and a very small map indeed. We're looking at Tech 2 now for Centauri. So Tech 2 now on Centauri side of things. Heavy quads, I believe. Yeah, heavy quad being manufactured. Silo now being pushed down towards the left side. So our first heavy quads here. Fun fact. You can actually ride in a heavy quad in the back without risk of falling out, unless you hit a big bump, obviously. But it is technically a transport vehicle. I don't think it worked, Cad. I don't know. It said like and KW, like and hype. I might have to remove the the shortcut prefixes for them, which adds Lycan in front of Lycan for some reason. It should just be Lycan KW and Lycan Hype. I don't know why it's doing double Lycan, but there we go. Okay, so I think the Centauri has finally located Sol, and we have got scouts opening fire now. We're going to be seeing riflemen maybe open fire as well. No, they're heading down the hill into Naraka City. Those scouts should get chewed up, but again, they're AI controlled, so they should be able to beam this quad out of existence quite quickly. Ooh, I don't know actually. Yeah, okay. I think the quad should be fine now. There we go. Well, the quad has located Sol, so let's have a look at the map quickly. There we go. So located the main base for Sol. Hold my attention as a content creator. Any concern of dev being slow? Not at all. I've got other plans as well, aside Silica. I won't just be covering Silica. Silica will be one of my main priorities, but I will be looking to branch out towards like other RTS titles or other FPS titles. To be honest with you, I'm looking at the MMO for Dune. The Dune MMO is looking quite interesting. What was that? Yeah, so the Dune MMO is looking interesting. Tempest Rising. I am planning on playing Final Fantasy on stream. Final Fantasy 16 in June. Diablo 4. I am going to get Diablo 4. Whether I stream it or not is going to be another question. It's a game that you got to put a lot of hours into. And hours, I don't have many of them in the day at the moment, unfortunately. I'll see. I'll see. If you guys want to watch Diablo 4, then you're more welcome. Alright? Yes, I did. I did watch the PlayStation event. There are a few games I'm looking forward to. Metal Gear Solid 3 Remake. The Metal Gear Solid collection in general. Phantom Blade looks pretty insane, but I'm a bit skeptical. Spider-Man 2. Final Fantasy 16. Armored Core. And even though it wasn't covered at the event, Armored Core is another game I'm really looking forward to it. Is Diablo an RTS? No. So it's a top-down... What do you call Diablo? It's an action RPG, I suppose. Hack and slash action RPG. Bird's eye view, isometric. Yeah, isometric. Okay, so let's have a look at Centauri here. So heavy vehicle factory going live. Let's have a look at the tech a minute. We're now going max tech, so we're going tech 4. Light vehicle factory, another one being produced. 1, 2, 3. Still only got 3 refineries. So we're going to be lacking on Bolterium quite soon. We need to see a silo push, to be honest with you. To some more Bolterium fields. There is one down here. Right here, there's a Bolterium field. If we look at the map as well, we can see there's one behind me there. In that corner. There's quite a lot actually down here. So I think a Bolterium push for Centauri would be advisable at this point. Especially with Sol in the eco boom right now. And as you currently see, they're going for a massive silo push. And they are heading, I mean, I can't see because I'm not technically on their team. But I can have a look for the crystals regardlessly. One patch there. One patch there as well. So they've got themselves a few fields of Bolterium. And they are getting a heavy vehicle factory. Refineries already out down there as well. Over the opposite side, looks like we've got some combat. And it is going to be a light armored car versus a light quad. So yeah, I mean, get chewed up. The light armored car will be able to kill you off quite quickly. How do you enter spectator mode? So you got to activate cheats first in the command menu. By just typing in cheats in command menu, which is that there. And then you press F to go spectator. And then to activate the overlays, you hit H to bring up the overlay. And then you disable cheats, and then that's it. You're in. Because when you activate cheats, it activates it for everybody else. So you got to be quick, you know. Right. Just looking now, we are going to be seeing some sort of heavy vehicles very, very soon. I can see that heavy vehicle factory being constructed on the left side here for Sol, which is on the downhill. Now, Centauri probably got theirs up first. Yes, they did. Whether or not they start pumping out heavy vehicles straight away is a question. Is that a hover tank? That could possibly be a hover. If not, it's a heavy armored car. Wait, no, they're Tech 4. They can pump out a big boy. Rocket truck, actually. It's going to be a rocket truck coming out. I can tell just by the overlay of the printing. The construction printing thingy-majiggy. Can't think of the word for it. Mom will know the word for that. The fabricator? I don't know. Get there eventually. Oh, it will be. Yeah. Spectator mode will be a thing. Yep, rocket truck coming out. Actually, a very good choice, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie. A very underestimated vehicle into the early game. If you can get it up on the hill. To be honest with you, in the early game as well, the other team is not really looking to push. So if you can get that rocket truck around some side somewhere, you can deal some considerable damage to the enemy team. However, you do need backup with this bad boy. You need kind of like combined arms movement. Because this thing needs protection, obviously. Being a quite a hefty vehicle. I wonder if it's going to have a human commander. So now it's been AI controlled. But we can see it's now on its way somewhere. Well, it's been commander controlled, I should say. Don't see any human player coming to grab it just yet. We've got quite a few light armored cars as well, actually making the way out Centauri base. Okay, heading over now towards the barracks or somewhere, by looks of things. 2 commandos here. Interesting. Assembler or 3D printer. I normally call it a 3D printer, but I think it's got another word to it for like a futuristic printing device. Right, let's have a go look at Seoul again, shall we? So there's a light armored car push coming at the moment. Let's have a look, see what they're constructing. So another silo push straight into the valley, like I said, where there's some Bolterium deposits. The heavy factory is producing hover tanks. So we've got our first hover tank out for Seoul. Any other sizable constructions? There is a lot, and I mean it. Hold on. Yeah, there's another. Okay. I did not see the fact that they have 4 heavy factories producing all hover tanks. This is quite big. This is quite big for Seoul. Seoul is looking for a big old push with hovers. Quite meta as well. When I say meta, the hover tank push is actually not to be underestimated. Okay, so we got a lot of hover tanks. And looks like this armored car push will go down, technically. But it will be not for a little while. Not for a little while just yet. Most cheesy unit in your opinion? The rocket launcher is a very good siege unit. Like well, to be honest, anti-building. Good against groups of enemies. Good against the siege tank as well. Still, the rail tank is my favourite, personally. The good old sniper tank. Okay, there goes one of the light armoured cars. I think the other one dropped as well. Yeah, so no more armoured cars there for the Seoul side of things. A few riflemen out in the open there. We should start seeing a lot of hover tanks just popping out those factories any second. Oh, yes. The symbiote, it says Venom, isn't it? It's either Venom or another one. So it's following the traditional Spider-Man got hold of Venom and they become best mates for a little while, you know? How you doing, Gia? How long's the match been going? So, we had a bit of a hiccup to start with. It's been going for about 15 to 20 at this time. We had issues with the server to start with. I was trying to clear the server and it kept bugging out on people's on the player systems even. Like they couldn't spawn in, they couldn't command anything. So we had to reset the server, but we should be good now. We should be good. I will be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, and the reason why I'll be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage, I'm a Ubisoft content partner. So I will be looking to cover their game also. Yeah, so I'll be playing most of the Ubisoft games that come out anyway. The only ones I won't play are the ones that really generally don't interest me. But no, I do like Assassin's Creed, so I will try and cover Mirage. But what I really want is a new Anno. Sand Snakes might be a good counter for the rocket launcher due to the stealth mechanics. Yeah. Scorpion's also a good counter as well if you've got a hill between you and him and the rocket launcher. Okay, so while we're watching that hover tank do its job, the night time is approaching. So unfortunately, guys, you're going to be as blind as just as I am with the god rays and all that. We're going to quickly have a look at Centauri's vehicles. So looks like they've got hovers out in the field. A lot of armored cars as well, and scouts and such. Let's head up to their main base. Let's see what they're producing on the other side. Now, they've probably got some commandos, infantrymen, light quads, marksmen, heavy quad down there. So nothing almost like what Sol is currently packing. Sol is literally pushing hover tanks at this time. Now, how many we got coming down? So we got 4 there. We got more coming out of the factories. So Sol is going to have a... If their player control is going to be an advantage for Sol, technically. Now, that rocket truck is going to be an issue for those hover tanks. It is on that far left side, though. So we might see it actually get pushed from above. How you doing, Candyman? Hello, sir. So we have got 3 games tonight, by the way, guys, before we open the community servers. Hopefully we'll have enough time to do so. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we'll be able to get 1 game at least with the whole community in before we call it a night. Okay, so gunshots coming in from above, from the heavy quad. However, the hover tanks are still looking to push in. And big, look at this, big barracks push coming in now to the middle of Naraka. Which is going to be the start of the major combat that's going to be going down. Banner Blade looks like Sirico. You don't mean the what's the word for it? The Souls type game, do you? You do. So it won't be a Souls type game by the looks of it. It's more of a action based title, just by the way the combat looks. Normally you could tell a Souls type game by its combat style, and it just doesn't hit me as one of those games. Right, okay, so we're now hitting nighttime. And the hover tanks are now starting to breach out through Naraka City, and they're going to be looking to push forward even further. However, they are being stopped very slowly by hover tanks and a few light armored cars. But it's not really going to stop a hover tank as such, really. They're just being sent into battle as kind of like cannon fodder. I think that actually hit, you know. Yeah, I mean, this hover tank is going to be going down eventually. Like, quite quickly as well. So performance is currently being worked on at the moment by the developer. I mean, the performance is fine up until you hit like a critical scenario in a game where everything is just, it's going nuts. So it is being improved on. So definitely stay tuned for that. But to be honest with you, for the price of the game, it's 100% worth it. Like, if you think about picking it up, you wouldn't regret if you don't pick it up, right? Wait. You would regret if you don't pick it up, because the game itself is unique for its time. I know there are other games that came before it, having the same type of playstyle, but if you ever played Command & Conquer Renegade, if you're a fan of Dune, if you're a fan of Savage, trying to think of other games now. There are other games out there. I can't think of the words for them though. and just Command and Conquer in general, like RTS version of Command and Conquer, then you would love this game. Oh, I always struggle with my English. It just, yeah, I just throw English out the window, to be honest with you. It's my native language. So, Seoul's hover tank push is looking relatively good. They are being backed up quite quickly by other hover tanks and such. And it looks like they're breaching through as well. Now, where is that rocket truck, by the way? It's already gone. Oh, it's actually above here. Oh, that's quite big, actually. Now, because I'm host, I will actually be able to see the trajectory of those rockets as they hit their target. And looks like they are going to fall short. They're not actually going to hit anything. They're going straight for just Naraka in general. Which is, you know, it is what it is. You'll be careful with the rocket truck, though. It is a bit of a live wire when you're firing it just randomly. Can I go into thermal when I spectate? Yes, you can. And it'll also go into alien vision as well when I spectate. But I don't find, really, it benefits when you're spectating from this point of view. Because you can kind of see the overlay to it anyway. You can see where the tanks are and stuff. I don't know, you tell me, guys. You tell me what you prefer. But I can see the game relatively fine. There's an armored car there, actually. Is he going to be... See, Seoul could literally order this armored car to go after that rocket truck, which is sat on the cliff there, and it could annihilate it quite quickly. That's a missed opportunity at the moment. As this truck is just raining down hell on those hover tanks and rocket launchers that are pushing up now towards Centauri. I mean, Seoul has that momentum. They do have the momentum. They've got a lot of stuff coming out and they're all just being pushed straight to the front line. Like, it'll be a matter of time before we see the first siege tank or maybe some rail tanks coming out to play. Is there a cheat for extra view in the nighttime? No. No, there isn't. You can adjust the time, so you can make it daytime again. But to be honest with you, you gotta love the night battles, right? So we're now seeing okay, there's a railgun tank coming out now for Centauri. Yeah, I mean, Seoul's got touchdown now on the Centauri base. Which is kind of like not what you want. But that rail tank will chew up these hover tanks quite quickly. And I do believe these hover tanks are just generally commander controlled. They're not actually controlled by a player. Just with the way they're acting. This rail tank is definitely a player rail tank. Definitely a player rail tank. You can tell by the way it's moving. That could possibly be a... Yeah, that's a human player hover tank. You can tell just by the reverse take cover type scenario going on right now. Utilizing the Centauri silo as a form of cover. Yeah, so... He is going to be blowing up the silo though, which I kind of don't really agree with. He's going to lose his cover if he does so. And he's going to be wide open to that railgun when the building disappears from being destroyed. And now the rail, well, to be honest with you, the rail tank does have an issue. There's a lot of incoming. And that rocket truck just took a round as well. He's one round away from death, by the way. And it's just loaded. Missed his shot, though. Well, he didn't really miss his shot. He did hit the hover tank instead of the rocket truck. Ooh, just missed with that round. The other round went straight underneath this rail tank. From Centauri. Oh, he just took 2 hits then. 2 separate hits from 2 different hover tanks. Incoming rockets as well. The light armored car is pulling himself back slightly, which I do believe is a player controlled light armored car, funny enough. This must be a player controlled heavy as well. It looks like one hover tank going down at the moment. Hover tank just pushing straight past. That's AI controlled without a doubt. Because it's prioritizing the building, by the looks of things. Yeah, the only problem with me setting the moon scale is it blinds you. I tried it once. Never again. And I did the same with the sun scale as well. I literally made it like I was sat inside the sun. Never again. Harvester getting farmed. Rail tank is down to 5,600 HP. It's dodging those rockets like an absolute madman. But again, it's only a matter of time. Very nice push coming in from Sol so far. And there goes the rail tank. So it removes the sniper tank, the tank hunter, technically, the anti-vehicle. There is a heavy armored car right here, though. Taking down the rocket truck, which is great. However, he's got 2 hover tanks to deal with. And a light armored car, which is behind him now. That hover tank's AI control, because it's not prioritizing the heavy armored car. So, he's just going to roll past and aim for a building by the looks of things. However, are we going to be seeing any human player just kill off this car? Harvester's almost dead. Harvester's pretty much gone for Centauri. And there it is. It's destroyed. We are looking for a push now into Centauri territory, into their base themselves. And looks like we are down to just an armored car and a hover tank. At the moment, the scout moving forward is probably a player. Looks like another hover tank just came out of the heavy factory. Should we have a look at the opposite side quickly while that goes down? Anything coming down here? No, it's just a bunch of infantry and a few light quads. Looks like the light armor can't go around the rear. Let's have a look and see what Sol is currently pushing out. That rocket truck, by the way, is still here. The whole game has been here, and it is still here. However, there are hover tanks coming. A lot of hover tanks. I think it might be GG's for this rocket launcher. It is a player-controlled rocket launcher, though, so if he gets over the sand dune, he might be able to just thwart the attempts of Sol's push here. That rocket, unfortunately, does miss. Yeah, I think that rocket launcher might be dead. Let's keep it on the base for now. So, a hover tank pushing up against hover tank there. One just got dropped as well. This hover tank's looking a bit worse for wear. I mean, the Centauri one, obviously, not the Sol one. The Sol one's looking okay. There we go. So, harvesters are opening fire. A little bit of damage, but nothing much. The light vehicle factory is getting tagged now. There's another hover tank coming out from the heavy factory, so it's going to open fire straight away. And there it is, starting to open fire. It does get a hit, but it's a ricochet. So it did ricochet off the armor of this hover tank. Is it going to get another hit? It looks like it went for the turret ring, I believe. If it's AI controlled, it will go for weak spots. Yep, it's going for the optical then. You've just seen it bounce off. It is hover versus hover, and there's shots coming in from the right side as well from the light armored car. And it's looking a bit sketchy, to be honest with you. It looks like this hover tank is going to be going down from Sol, and there it goes. So, these two hover tanks open a fire against the harvester at the moment. I think they're waiting these guys to rock up. However, it looks like they're having issues with this rocket truck. And it looks like one of the tanks have already been destroyed by said truck at the moment. One truck holding back an army of tanks. Who would have thought? Getting absolutely nailed. Okay, so tank's going to crest over. Is probably going to open fire in a second. There we go. One hit going in. It's down to one shot. Machine guns opening fire. He jumps out of the truck, leaving it to its fate. And the scout is now running away from the combat. The player scout, indeed. Look at him run. Run, sir. Okay, well. A bit of a standstill while we wait for Sol back up. Centauri still holding. Rexar said, "You'll never take me alive," so he was the man inside the truck. Oh my god, he's got two hover tanks chasing him. Uh-oh. This is where he just kills himself from jumping off the cliff. Hover tanks are looking for him at the moment here. He's jumping around. He's trying to get away from the combat, but he's got to deal with... there's two hover tanks over there, currently being harassed. And these two are now popping over the hill. Are these player controlled? They might be, you know. Oh, hold up. Oh, we got a bit of hover tank fun going on. They're AI controlled. Fair enough. Rear push, hover tank going to the rear. 2 of them, to be exact. However, they are holding firm, just holding... Yeah. Not really opening fire or anything, though, at the moment here. Oh, hold up, what's this? Okay, so we've got a light armored car versus a harvester, which is going to get chewed. It's literally going to get run over. Oh my god. This is what I mean. The harvesters are mean! Look at that! Harvester just kills a light armored car. Just get out of my way. Really. Just, yeah. Bye-bye. The one-man army. The harvester. Incoming shots there. That hover tank's not looking too good. It is a player hover tank, just boosted. We just seen him boost. So definitely player controlled. How you doing, Tiger, by the way? The explosions look good. The explosions are amazing. So I did see all of the PlayStation stuff yesterday, and I am looking forward to playing Spider-Man. I think it was good. I did think, to be honest with you, they could have avoided showing gameplay. I would have just been happy with the trailer, and then they put another game in, like, you know. Because you kind of know what Spider-Man's going to be like, right? It was good that they showed that you play as Miles and Peter Parker, but I do believe they could have made room for another game announcement, you know? Because there are other games out there that could have had their spot in the Sony thing. Big old tank shot there going into the cliffs. Here we go. Rocket truck just going straight in. No! Oh, that's pain. That is pain. The hover truck just rolls in. Gets blasted. Oh, that vehicle could have ended that vehicle factory. The heavy vehicle factory. If it was player control, these 2 tanks are just chilling down below. Just super chilling right now, waiting for incoming. They're actually waiting for backup at the moment. We're now reaching morning. The sun is coming up. And we might be into the last push of game number 1. I'm not going to lie to you. It is looking like it. Because we have got how many rail tanks and hover tanks coming from Seoul side alone? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, yeah. And there's more coming as well. 6, 7. Oh my god, yeah, there's a lot of rail tanks coming. So it's not looking good. I'm telling you now, it's not looking good for a Centauri. This would be a bad time of day to have frozen either. Yeah. Yeah, the worst time of days in this game to, like, you know, when you're... Depends where you're facing, right? So if you're facing towards the sun, then you're going to be blind. If you're facing away from the sun, it's not too bad. But, is Dusk and Dawn. Dusk and Dawn? My god. Dusk and Dawn. There we go. The daytime stuff is fine. It might be different, though, when you've got aircraft, because you can literally use the sun to your advantage for, like, blinding the enemy in a dogfight. Which will be very interesting. Pulse tank going down the hills, dead already. Here comes the tanks, backing them up, the 2 rail tanks, the more that are falling in now as well. Okay. Hover tanks coming in from the cliff, along with a few light armored cars. No rocket truck, though, which is a... It's not really a required, but it does help with sieging bases. That's a lot of railgun tanks. I think we might be in the GG scenario for round number 1. We will have a quick break while we open up the server to the Nomads and the rest of the guys to get themselves ready. Dusk and Doom. How you doing, Ninetail Fox? Am I late? We're just ending off round 1, but we've still got 2 more rounds to go, so you're not technically late. But welcome. The big alien versus human game is coming up next. And then we've got another human v human at the very end. And then if you've got time, we'll open the server up for everybody to join. Yeah, I do believe though they're going to be real squishy. Like when I mean squishy, is real low HP pulls. So you'd either have to play your aircraft quite tactically and have like hit and run tactics. But then again, if you haven't already seen a hover tank nail an aircraft out the sky when it's AI controlled, then you're missing something. And not only that, the rail tank as well, mind. The rail tank on its own could probably one-shot an aircraft with just a single round. Why does Soul always win? You're telling me. You're telling me. I'm a Centauri boy through and through. But that would change though when Centauri gets their stuff sorted. I'd probably you know, respect them equally because they won't be equal anymore. Soul will have their advanced technology and Centauri will have their more grounded units. But yeah, we're looking at now a full siege going down by rail tank. Hover tank on the left side there, player controlled. Light armored cars coming as well. A few more hover tanks down below. More rail tanks making their way up as well. Yeah, we're entering endgame scenario. Let's have a look at that map quickly. So, the only units Centauri have on the field are actually pushing the outer frontier into Naraka City. We're going to have a look quickly. And it is a group of heavies, riflemen, and commandos. However, they are fighting up against... I mean, there's a rail tank behind. It's not doing much. There's a hover tank on that corner of that pyramid. And that's a siege tank that just opened fire. So there is a siege tank on the field. Yeah, I mean, this attack... I mean, it is going well. It's taking down a barracks already. But it will, unfortunately, inevitably fail. It will fail to either AI rail tanks and hover tanks, or that siege tank will literally blow them all up. So, very unfortunate, but a good push nonetheless. I would assume they have air units. I can't really say if they'll have anything different to Soul when it comes to air units. That would be a question for Martin, whether you want to share it or not, is in vision for the game. Right, okay, so I'm going to give the Nomad guys a 5-minute warning, because we are going to be in a new match in a second. Wait, I think it's... Oh my god, my keyboard's not connected. Come on, keyboard. There we go. Mr. Volts. 5 minutes. Right. So GG's been called? How you doing, N? How you doing, mate? A cloud of bugs, truly a horrible experience. Imagine aliens having a swarm unit, literal like bees that come after you, like giant bees, all in a swarm. That'd be frightening. Literally, it would be terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be terrifying. Imagine that, you're just flying around in your little fighter aircraft and you've got like 30 man-sized bees coming after you. Right, so we're in the last opening phase. The HQ is about... Oh, the HQ is actually gone. So we've got just a few military buildings remaining. And we'll be good to go for the next game. No deaths, let's go. Helion staying alive. What a legend. Okay, tech has gone down. We're down to just light quads, basically. And riflemen and scouts. Right, so we're going to wait for this to end. GG's have been called. Oh yeah, I was going to sort out my... Tell you what, well I've got time now. I'm going to quickly sort out what's wrong with my Streamlabs bot. Because it is misbehaving. It shouldn't be... It's doing something it shouldn't be doing. Well, it's not. It's... I might have done it for all I know. But we'll see. It's not even giving you the link to my, It's not giving you any links, is it? Why is it not giving any links? Let's just check my moderation settings quickly. Just Streamlab normal stuff, I know, right? This is the first time I've used it with YouTube as well, so it's kind of like an ongoing issue for me, unfortunately. Right, how are we looking? We are literally down to what's left to die. A refinery? A refinery. Wait. Yeah, it is literally a refinery. Right, okay. Are guys joining in? These guys starting to join, which is good to see. Huh. Strange. They literally have... I haven't got links blocked either. Might just reactivate it, so hopefully it'll start working, I suppose. Well, GG's to both teams. We're going to hold the server and wait for the guys to join in, and we're going to get into round 2, which is going to be Alien versus Human. Yeah, so Streamlabs have a ability to stream to multiple platforms. However, in the TOS for both Twitch and YouTube, you aren't able to dual stream if you're part of a program with those two platforms. So, being an affiliate with Twitch, I'm unable to say stream on Twitch and stream on YouTube at the same time. Technically, I would be breaking TOS with them. Right, okay, so we have got 13 out of the 20 that we need, so we're going to be waiting still for a little bit longer, and then we'll be getting into round number 2, which is going to be Alien versus Humans. GG's the soul, by the way, for the big win. Well played, lads. Well played. Now, I do believe most of Soul and Centauri that were playing in the last round will combine to go up against the Nomad team now. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this spot. I'll just re-edit it, I suppose, and go hopefully for the best. Cut. Bin that. Timer. Interval 15 by 10. And go. You still cannot join? We'll check a moment, Hobo, to see if we've got all the players that we need. If not, then yeah, you're more welcome to join, mate. But yeah, just wait for a moment to see if all the teams are actually in, ready to go. I'm just going to check the rosters quickly for both teams. Give me a second. So, game number 2, we are... Right, okay. So, Commissioner Hal. Lord Commissioner, he's in. Volts. Oh, Balls is in as well. FFT's in. Satuka is in. Trigger, which is Monarch. Ronsoli. Got GG. Is GG gone? Don't know if GG's here or not. I'll check if GG's still playing. Luck is rejoining. GG's on the way. Just restarting game. No worries. So the game's not technically open yet until the end of the matches. We've got 2 more rounds to go. We've got Alien versus Human now. Then we've got Human v Human again. And then I will open up a big 36 player server. And then everyone can just jump in. There'll be no password. It won't be password protected. Are you doing Dulk over? Not quite yet. We're not doing community games just yet. We're still in the matches at the moment. It'll be after the next 2 games. And then we'll be going into a community games. So stick around and we'll get you into a 36 player match. I can't actually see. My balls are fine. Yes, you'll need to join the Discord for the password, but yeah, you won't be allowed to join just yet. I mean, you technically don't have to be in the Discord to join the community games. The community games are open to everybody, and I'll just tell you what the game name is. So, yeah. Just waiting on 2 more. Sorry, waiting for 2 more players. But yeah, just stick around because if there is someone that has to leave from one of the teams, well, it would be from the human side for this round. If someone has to leave, then I will pull someone in from chat. So there is always that. I had to pull in Mr. Balls from chat, so it can happen. One of us can't get into your start. It should be able to get in. Got room for 2 more, technically. We're going to go on the alien side for this one. And then we're going to go into free cam in a second. Is my stream that delayed? No, it's just me. It's not delayed. How is your gambling watching duty going so far, Frost? You're just happy on Sunday you can join for a couple of hours? Let's go. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Right, what's the bot doing? Is the bot misbehaving? The bot just retracted the message and I don't know what it said. The perks of YouTube, I suppose. Me not being able to see. Wait, was I in team chat? I was. Okay, he's connecting, which is good. Okay. Who are we missing? GG still. Oh no, he's in. Technically we're missing, my balls will be on Soul. And Hafrin will be on Soul also. So we're just waiting for one more alien. Alien's gonna get him. He is indeed. Gablin watching is very little today. Can you be kicked definitely off a server? You can be kicked off a server, but I don't think you can be banned off a server. I think you can continuously be kicked there. I think we're missing a member of Nomads. Yeah, no big winners last Sunday? Aww. The reason getting kicked off a server? I mean, it's in anyone's host power, I suppose, to kick someone off a server. The only reason you get kicked off my server is if you was griefing your own team in like community games. Basically. That's the only reason you get kicked off my server. Just got to bump it a minute. Stand by for vaults. Okay, so we're waiting for vaults. Start without. Okay. Good luck, have fun, lads. Unpause the game. I got to activate cheats. I hit F. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Cheats. Disabled. Right, good luck, guys. They're actually relatively close, funny enough, aliens and humans, so it's going to be one of those games. Yeah, it's going to be one of those games. It is going to be one of those games, right? But I mean, you can't control spawns, to be honest with you. And to be honest with you, it benefits both teams that they're quite close together. I mean, they're not too close, but they're within a good reach to each other. And it's definitely going to help the humans as well with their combat readiness. Could get very interesting. Very interesting indeed. There's a biotic pool right there, actually. I spotted it from orbit. The black tar pit. But we shall see. Your sisters bought the game. That's what I like to hear, Cat. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so Sol is under command of Lucker, which I believe is another nomad, funny enough. And he is going for a 3 refinery. Okay, so he's going for the full 3. Now, that middle one needs to be human controlled, to be honest. Which I believe that scout is waiting for human control, which is fine. I'm just thinking if the AI was going to be the harvester driver, you might struggle getting in and out, but if it's human, that's absolutely fine. It is human, okay. No, so biocaches and Bolterium crystal patches kind of stay in the same location. for each. You know, they have their set spawns. So yes, laid out his guys quite nicely actually. I'm not gonna lie. Have we got vaults in now? Okay, the whole server is at capacity. So nice bit of scouting. I would believe the humans have already located where the aliens reside. Now, what are they building at the moment? So they're actually branching. The node's being pushed out to one of the pits, which I assume is on that far left side. Right there. Yep, so he's going for that one. The nest is actually located in a nice little nook, to be honest with you. It's in a lot of cover, which is quite cool to see. I've never actually seen the nest spawn directly in Naraka City. Like, that's interesting. It's going to make for good gameplay for scorpions and impalers, because they'll have a lot of cover to, like, peek over. Human crab going up against a human buggy. He is going to miss his jump, unfortunately. He's going to deal a lot of damage. He's going to go digging. So he's going to keep himself underground. He's going to pop himself back out again. No backup just yet. Here comes 4 more crabs on their way into combat. Look at them go. Look at the crabs. I love the crabs. They're so funny looking. You have a crab swarm coming now. And this poor buggy has no clue what's about to go down. He's trying to drive away, though. He is going to get away from them. He gets away from the crabs. It's going to be hard for him to traverse as well. If he keeps driving forward, he's going to hit a bit of a bump. Yeah, so there are 2 maps technically with cities. One's the Citadel of Sol, which is a siege map. It's not in the game just yet. And then this is Naraka, which is in the game. It's a buried city, basically. Like the sand dunes are reclaiming what's theirs. So in the last patch, when you go digging as a crab, you actually become concealed eventually. So it's probably why you couldn't shoot him in the ground. Because he just lost line of sight, lost track of him. Bigger games later, anyone can join? Yes. So we've got 2 more rounds. We've got this alien versus human. Then we've got human v human. And then I'll open up a 36-player server and everybody can join. The lore for Naraka. Martin would probably be the best man to ask for that one. What I can understand, though, it's probably a soul city. And it's just been abandoned. Probably due to war. For the Bolterium, or the aliens have come and wiped them out. And that's basically the end of that one. He's starting to get reclaimed by the sands. Oh, so the quad has been abandoned. The scout's jumping out, kills off 1 crab. Here comes another crab. Goes for the buggy. And he is going to be able to take it down. Oh, they're on it. Oh no, this poor scout. Before he knows it, it's going to get... Oh, the shrimp's getting targeted. So we've got Eco getting targeted now by this quad. Quad's been reclaimed by the human player. The crab's jumping straight over the top there. That horn crab's taking income of fire as well. And is he going to get away? It looked real sketchy for the moment for this quad, by the way. Quad driving off into the sunset. Look at that. Gets away as well. That was a bit sketchy for a moment. The fact he jumped out and left the quad as well. And the alien was on top of the, the crab was on top of the quad as well. Still hitting it. It's literally down to like, I think it's 2 shot technically. But there are more crabs incoming. So the crabs are coming in hot. This quad though, doing a real good job of just harassing. And just taking them down one by one. Oh, he's going to drive in a crab. And that could be it actually for the buggy. Jumping out again. The buggy again is at 200 HP. Is about to go down. The scout unfortunately did die. But we got a teleporting rifleman now. Off the last known location. And he's going to open fire against 1 crab. Killing him off straight away. Here comes the big horn crab though. The big armored boy. And he's going to get unfortunately down as well. And goes to be the other crab. Is the other crab going to go down? 103 HP. He gets dropped. And we are going to be seeing another rifleman teleport into the fight. Okay. There you go. A mining city that exhausted all its Bolterium and was abandoned. So, we're going to go into orbit quickly. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So we've got 3 riflemen, a lot of crabs coming in for defense. Loads still being constructed. Oh, hold up. We need to have a look and see what's going down up here. The crabs are crabbening the harvester. The impalers are spraying the harvester as well, and the harvester's almost dead. Yep, the harvester's being targeted. That removes eco from the human side of things, slows him down quite a lot as well. Was he human controlled though? Quite possibly. However, if I was controlling this harvester as a human, I would have jumped out and defended it against the crabs at least. Might be an AI controlled. So as one harvester removed from the soul, the hunter, quite nasty for it to be getting stuck in here. A very good defensive unit. I know I tend to go and harass people, but I always return to nest if I'm needed. But he is going to get on top of this harvester bollocks, I think, which is already damaged, by the way. So it's already had some combat. And he's going to get slapped up by the tentacles of the tendrils of the hunter. Which is currently being sprayed out by a few infantrymen running in as well. How many harvesters have we got for here for the human side? So there's another one coming up. We've got another one over there as well. Another refinery getting up as well. So, to be honest with you, the eco is not an issue for the humans as such. However, losing a harvest does hurt. Yes, they added turrets to the harvester. I can show you exactly where they are, actually. So there are 3 turrets in total. You got 2 on the sides next to the door, and there's one on the top there next to the radar. So they do defend themselves. However, their guns are not too accurate, and they're not too strong either, so they're not, like, insane. So if a crab climbed on top, it would get lit up quite badly, so... That scout got got plummeted into the core of the planet by the hunter, who is currently dodging incoming shots there, but unfortunately will drop if he continues to do this. Unfortunately, there's just too many rounds, and the harvester's also open fire as well, and it's quite close as well, so the harvester will be more accurate at close range, and there goes the hunter. So the hunter's been gone. However, the harvester here is actually getting hit quite hard. It's down to literally 15,000 HP. It's not got much remaining whatsoever. And I believe it is human control because it's moving with its scoops down. It's those impalers. They're dealing quite a bit of damage to that harvester. Look how much health it's dropping off of it, by the way. Whew. I bet he's got a full tank as well. He has got a full tank of Bolterium. That is a lot of money just on one harvester, which is down to 3,000 HP. It is not looking good. The Impaler is getting impatient. He wants to get that harvester kill. He's not going to be able to get it, I don't think. I think the harvester is going to get away. Whether or not the harvester will be abandoned, though, by this player is another story. It's got hardly any HP whatsoever. You haven't seen the aliens lose yet? Have you watched my latest video? It's a meme. If you haven't, you'll like it. I literally just drive a harvester straight away. I build one harvester, I drive it to the aliens, and I kill them. Granted, it's AI and not players, but still. But yeah, the harvester makes it home. It deposits its Bolterium supplies. Well played to the humans, managing to save that harvester. Yeah, it won't work with the AI. I know for a fact it won't work with the AI. It gets upgraded. I thought I'd just take advantage of it. Whilst the AI is still, like, being worked on. Bolterus has always been a desert planet as far as you know. In the lore, at the start, when you open up the game, you have the intro. And it does say the drone returns from a dusty planet, which is Bolterus. So as far as you know, it's always been a desert planet. But probably at once in its time, it may have not been a harsh planet. Removing the pillars from the refinery seems like a huge upgrade. It definitely was, yeah. More so for the AI. So it's habitable to a certain extent. It won't be. I mean, it won't be habitable for humans because they can't breathe the air. It's why they're wearing helmets. I would assume. It's not like Arrakis in Dune, where they're able to breathe the air. I do think it's not an oxygen generating planet. This Impaler's in trouble. Oh, 136 HP. The rifleman's are sad. The rifleman goes down. 38 HP remaining for this player. Staying alive. He's going to be trying to poke out that harvester again. He needs backup though. The aliens are looking quite strong now. I can see a scorpion, by the way. That's a bad thing. For the humans, anyway. I mean, there's blue sky as well, so it kind of gives you the impression there is an ozone layer. Whether or not how strong that ozone layer is another question. The human dies off the cliff. Oh, the Impaler stays alive. Okay, so Impaler push along with crabs again. Nodes are being pushed up towards the deposit, I assume. We'll have a look on the map quickly. It will tell us. Yep, so there is. And there's also a spawning pit being announced, which is a greater spawning pit. Cyst, even. I don't know why I call them pits. That's my RTS speech talking there, calling them pits. Where's this supply, by the way? There. It's right here. There it is. It's got that nice sack. Hey, yo. Are we talking about the scorpion here? No, the brawler. Right, let's go back up to the combat zone. It's just eco going down at the moment for the alien faction. And then this is going to be their forward base by the looks of things. They're building spawning cysts down the cliff. But the harassment forces of the aliens are doing relatively well. I mean, this Impaler is sitting at 38 HP and it's just healing over time. It's got a scout to deal with now. The scout might kill it. Well played to the scout player, able to kill off that that Impaler. Oh. Oh, and he's teed out. He's teed out. He's gone back. That wasn't a commander, was it? Nah, he just teed out to go back home. Which is fine. You could do that. I'm not going to stop you teeing out. It's in the game, so. However, I do believe that will become locked at some point. For rank play, I assume. What tech are we looking at here for Sol? So we're looking at Tech 3. Tech 4 will be on the way afterwards, I assume. They've got enough eco. That harvester's still alive, by the way. 2,400 HP. Light vehicle factory seems to be relatively okay. No production, though. Heavy moving in. You can see just the sheer amount of buildings from the aliens. Oh, there's a few crabs on this harvester. On the underbelly. Yep. Giving it a good old slap. A good old slap. Heavy now, opening fire. He's going to be shooting his own harvester, unfortunately. But it is what it is. He's got to try and defend it. Yeah, so if you hit T, you go back to selection of commander or infantry. If you just go back to infantry on Sol, you head back to the headquarters or barracks. Okay, so the crabs have been removed from this harvester. The infestation has been removed. It is gone. Darkover, not yet. No. We're currently still in a competitive game for this round, and then there's one more round, and then I'll be opening a server, and then everyone can join. Yeah, it might get blocked though in rank play. You might not be able to do it. Like you'd select who you're playing as, and that's it then. That menu will be disabled. So, like, the commander would not be able to go to infantry, right? So it'd get locked out in that sense. Crab being shot at. He got hit by a sniper shot, by the way. Trying to find himself into like a cheeky little nook and cranny. However, he is still just chomping away at this harvester. Giving it a good old chew. Marksman nails the crab, removes him from the game. So that saves that harvester again. Right, so now we're going to be seeing a silo push. They're starting to find more Bolterium. Okay, this is looking bad. So we've got an expansion base coming up now from the aliens. We've got spawning cyst going up just at the base of this mountain ridge, which is pretty much next to the Sol base. Teleport inbound from a scout. Whether or not he is going to be going for the alien forces that are currently opening fire is another question. Surprised he's gone as a scout though, not as a rifleman. However, he will be able to intercept this crab, but he is getting shot at by a scorpion at the moment. Not looking good for him, because if he gets hit once by a scorpion round, he is good as dead. He is going after the crab though. The crab is down to 400 HP. Goes digging. So we've got a player crab confirmed. Just by his movements alone. Not the fact that you can go digging. You can go digging as a commander now as well. You're trying to locate where he is. You can see he's not actually shooting on top of him. He's kind of lost the location of that crab. Oh. Nope, still can't see him. You just fixed the issue of being able to build around bunkers, so soon they build it near me. Oh god. There you go, guys. So the bunker expansion process is being disabled. Oh no. Crab just come out from his digging hole and he's going for the heavy. Oh no, not the heavy. Oh, he's going to get the chew. The game's frozen for a second, but I think he did get the kill there. He did get the kill. He got the kill. He's going for the scout as well. Look at the crab go. He's got that momentum. Look at him go. It's like a little jet. Let's go for the kill. He gets shot. Is he going to go down? He goes down, and so does the scout. The martyr crab wins the fight, technically. Scorpion's getting absolutely lit, by the way. This Scorpion's going down, without a doubt. Yeah, he's getting himself tucked in. I would too. Another Scorpion coming in as well. Yep. Outpost expansions. Okay, so the barracks have been destroyed. One of a few barracks. I suppose they've got more. Yes, they have. Now the Scorpion's going to be able to come out to play, and he's got a lot around him. There's a heavy there as well, going to be opening fire. I do think the Scorpion's in a bit of a sticky scenario, especially now with the rest of the units coming in, which are AI, by the way, and they seem to go for the weak spot as well. So this Scorpion's in a hurt at the moment. He does get the kill against one heavy. The other heavy's still alive. He goes down as well. 500 HP left on the Scorpion. Shots coming in from the light quad. Goes for the scout. Kills off the scout. 376 HP remaining. Is he going to get the kills on these light quads? He can kill him off before he goes down. I know that for a fact. Kills off one straight away. Goes for the secondary. Is he be able to kill him though? Oh, downs his health. He's in the red. They're both in the red at this point, and he does. He gets back up from another Scorpion. This Scorpion's just barely alive. 237 HP of 12,000. A barracks being constructed, but it's already under siege. Looks like we are going to be seeing a factory. No, it's barracks. Another barracks coming up as well. It's only a matter of time before the Goliath start rolling out. Like literally rolling. We're about to hit nighttime as well because the sun is setting. So we're going to see those glorious lights. Got crab going uphill here. We're sitting at 15 frames. Aliens for you. Oh. Okay, so there's a nice patch of look at down the bottom right here on my map. See how many pools of biotics there are for the aliens, and towards the left as well. There's two right next to each other. Aliens are having a great time today. Rip humans? I wouldn't be so sure. There's 2 heavy vehicle factories, 3 heavy vehicle factories being produced. We have got how many harvesters up? There are tons of harvesters up. It's far from over. It is literally far from over. The aliens are looking real strong, but the funny thing is between aliens versus humans. Aliens have it easy in the start, right? So they slowly build up to get to, like, you know, Goliaths, which you do have one out at the moment. But there's a point where humans get towards rail tanks, especially when they hit rail tanks and hover tanks. It instantly becomes harder for the aliens to keep up with them. Hover tanks are coming out already as well. However, harvesters just died to a scorpion. Yeah, so you want to kill the humans before they enter their late tech phase. Now, if we go to the tech center, which would be a prime target for the aliens, to be honest with you, if they're able to take out the tech, they basically neuter the human faction. It's currently at tech 4, so it's max tech. That means they are able to produce siege tanks if they decide to, basically. But look at that already. See this Goliath getting lit up. It's already down to half HP. He's getting hit by that by the hover tank. It's not currently looking good for the aliens, you know. Goliath just getting dropped. Instantly dropped. Quick as that. Another Goliath here. It's probably going to kill off... it's going to kill off something. Commando, I think, is going for at the moment. If the aliens want to win this... If Nomads want to win this, they need to go for tech. I think. Before it's too late. Because the humans will keep pumping out. And the more forces they pump out, the more they can beat back the aliens and push in towards. All they have to do is kill their nest and they win. Like, literally, all they have to do is push to the nest. And they've done it. You know? They could snipe it, I think, from the cliff tops, technically. If we sit here... can we see the nest from this perspective? It might be nicely in cover here. Okay, so it is nicely in cover, but you could get an angle actually from here. If you could see it from here, you could get an angle, yeah. So technically you could snipe the nest from the cliffs. So whether or not Sol realizes that is another thing. They could end it now. So, they literally could end it now. If they got one rail tank over there on that ridge, activate night vision, or the infrared vision, able to see the nest, that player able to see the nest, and just hit it with the rail tank a few times, it's GG's. And the rocket truck could be a bit harder. The other pulse tank. A plasma tank? Not yet. I don't see an ultra heavy vehicle factory. I do see heavy factories, no ultra just yet though. That heavy's having a firefight. I was going to say he's having a fight with a Goliath. Very brave indeed. It's another thing as well. The hover tank is quite maneuverable. So technically it can out-maneuver the Goliath and just harass the Goliath until it's dead. And it kind of proves it here. This hover tank is just taxiing away. The Goliath is just struggling to keep up. He's stopped now, which is a very bad thing to be doing here. But, oh, he's actually been taken over by a human player, but it's too late. Yeah, so what you want to do with Goliaths, I mean, it's dead now, I think. It is dead, yeah. So what you want to do with Goliaths is that you want to taxi them. You don't want to stay still on a hover tank. But, yeah. Scorpion's a bit of a different issue because they are anti-vehicle by nature. But again, it's hard to aim for the weak spots when you're an alien. You want to aim for the turret ring, you want to aim for the optical, the rear. Ammo racks. It is something more suited to a sniping unit, like a rail tank or a marksman. I mean, it can go any way at this point, but I am more leaning towards the humans. If they can keep this up. If they can keep pushing out vehicles, and killing off these Goliaths as they come in, then I will happily say the humans might actually have this. This Goliath, though, will kill this barracks, I think, before he dies. Yeah, there we go. And the research centre is placed quite nicely as well. It's placed with the HQ, so it's got some sort of defence if it was to come under attack. Again, if that siege tank comes out as well, you want to see a crab swarm on that siege tank. There's a crab on this hover tank, actually. Oh, it fell off. It's dead. That's a rip to the crab. Yeah, there's a lot of hover tanks. We've got what, nearly 10 just in this sector alone. They're gonna lose a few of them, and then on this side we've got what, 1, 2 light armor car as well. Barracks going up again. What you want to see though, the alien forces are pumping out units and sending them in one by one. You wanna build a force of like scorpions, for example. You wanna build like 20 scorpions, 30 scorpions, and then you wanna send them all. You wanna overwhelm the human player before they can overwhelm you. Oh, my air conditioner. Oh. Let's have a look at the main nest quickly. Okay. What we got over here? Less assist. So it literally is all concentrated at the front line here. Are we still producing all vehicles from all factories? Where are the factories? There's one here. It's producing a hover tank. Barracks. I think the other factories are actually in the main base. Here they are. Hover tank. Probably going to be producing another one. See, they're all pumping out. There's 4 heavy factories. They're all pumping out hovers. Added rockets can no longer target friendly units. Added construction placement is now yellow if units obstruct the construction area. Change buildings can no longer be built around claimed bunkers. Improve performance related to infantry setting their collider size per frame. And performance related detection and targeting system. Dram's been busy today. It's been a busy day. When it goes live in the beta branch, I'll probably make a video about it to show off to the guys. I might not see it available. See, Dram's working into the evenings. It is what, 25 minutes past 10 in the evening for you, and you're still working on your game. You love to see it. You love to see it. Dedication. Is the available update the update available now? I don't think it'll be available now, unless Martin says otherwise. You went to sleep at 4 last night. This 4 a.m. Yeah, you need to get yourself a some sleep, without a doubt, mate. I just realised, is my emblem like right next to my head or something, or like here? Here? I don't know. Yeah, here. I don't know if it's like in the way or something. No, here. It's 2 a.m. here. Damn. Yeah, good night, Mara, mate. Thank you for stopping by and joining and letting us know what you've been doing today. Very much appreciated. Oh, this hover tank's in a world of hurt. Scorpion's literally in melee combat with the hover tank here. It is underbelly as well. Boom. Gone. Yep, no worries. Yeah, see you on Sunday. Hopefully, if you're free, we can do some Starship Troopers, play some Silica Sundays. You know, the normal. It'd be great to have you. Okay. I might change my mind. The aliens are seeming to be a bit more combined with their push now. On multiple fronts as well. They're on the left side as well, 2 Goliaths. They're in the middle with the behemoths, scorpions. On the right side with a few Goliaths and crabs, and a scorpion. Okay. We're now a 10 frame per second gamer, by the way. You love to see it. We're at 10 frames. But that's the good perk of being in spectator mode is 10 frames is not bad for what I'm doing. If I was playing right now, I wouldn't be able to play. This game's gonna be at stalemate for just a little bit longer. There'll be a decisive flipping point in this game where it's gonna be either a siege tank that's able to push through and go for the nest with a bunch of other hover tanks in tow for like defenses, or it's going to be a massive crab, which I am seeing now, crab, Goliath and scorpion push, and they're able to reach the tech before the ultra heavy can produce a siege. A giant flying alien grabbing scouts and mini quads and dropping them. That'd be my type of alien, I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to troll people. Imagine you pick up a player quad, right? And you don't have to kill it, you just carry it around for a part of the game. And you're taunting them in chat while you're carrying them. Imagine it. Even better, imagine having VoIP and you're carrying one of the enemy players around in their quad as an alien. Said I'm going to drop you from the orbit and you're just talking to them in game. Yeah, dedicated servers would increase it on my end. Increase the frames on my end. I'm computing all of this on my PC alone, so that's why I'm tanking frames. The guys in game are probably getting around 15 to 20, depending on their systems, but I would assume it'd be 15 to 20 frames. But this is why I don't really hold many Alien games at the moment, because of how bad it would get for me. That's why I tend to go human v human, because it's not nearly as bad in the long term of things. But the improvements are coming, so you know, you love to see it. You love to see it. Also, guys, if you haven't already dropped a like on the stream, please do. Helps with discovery and you know, it helps me in general. Helps the VOD at the end as well. When this stream becomes a VOD, it helps push that video out like a standard YouTube video. And I know how much the guys just like to watch back, you know, gameplay and casts and stuff like that as well. So it does help. And I can still see Streamlabs is absolutely broken. This hover tank's just killing everything. AI crab, by the way. AI crab just chilling on the floor. Just not targeting anybody. This is like the best angle for a crab I just seen. The best angle on a crab. Just see the side of his mouth. Is that a shrimp? What? Hello? What's the shrimp doing up here? Is that biocache it's heading for? It must have been. Mouth of you, camera. The crabs do make me laugh. I do like the look of the crabs. They're funny. They look great. In my my thumbnail for the crabs versus both human factions, where I've got the crab, I've caught the crab jumping in the air with his mouth open. It's so good. It's like immediate panic with all the vehicles in the background. How you survive that, I have no clue. Right, let's have a look at bird's eye view. Let's have a look and see what's going down. So, again, right. It may not look good for the humans, but technically they do have the upper hand. Technically. Because the only real sizable unit that the aliens have gotten into the base so far is that hunter, sorry, behemoth, that's currently at that barracks. But it's just the barracks. There's no, like, hit to the tech. There's no hit to, like... I mean, the harvesters have been dropping. A few of them have. But they've been rebuilt from when they have been destroyed. So they kind of... Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to figure out at this time who's winning against who. And then again, Sol is kind of losing their buildings. The crabs and whatnot are in the base. The rail tank is now out as well. So we found our first railgun tank, which is literally anti-Goliath. So as soon as it finds a Goliath, it can hit it so hard. I think it might actually aim for this one that's 50,000 HP. We'll watch his health pool quickly. If he takes a rail shot, you'll see how much damage a railgun does to a Goliath. Will I stream Starship Troopers again? Maybe on Saturday. It depends if I'm busy on Saturday or not. I'm not sure if I am busy or not yet. But you'll find out on the Saturday. I'll put up an announcement stream. There you go. Nearly 10,000 damage in a single round. But yeah, you'll see on Saturday if I put out an announcement in Discord or via YouTube. You'll know that I'll be going live with Starship Troopers that day. But it depends what I'm doing. It's not too much stress, no, because if I'm, for example, not doing anything and I'm playing a game, I'll stream it anyway. The only reason I don't stream as much as I do is because I literally, yeah, I might be busy. Like most of the weekdays, I am busy, like with my daughter and stuff. So that's the reason why I don't stream as much as I should be. I try to get at least one stream out in the weekday, and then I'll try and do the weekends. Like tomorrow, for example, I'll be going live with Beautiful Light as I am playtesting it. Playtesting it tomorrow afternoon. Right, okay, so we've reached that point where I do think the humans might be able to take the win here. There's 3 hover tanks and a railgun tank now. If they turn for defense, then the aliens could possibly win. However, there is a big break where technically the Sol forces could literally snipe that nest if they look for it. They know where it is because they had a buggy down there. So they must have seen that nest. And they could hit it from the cliff edges. I would. There's a big break. There's literally nothing there. No alien forces whatsoever. But we'll see. We'll see what they're doing. They might not do it. I think they're too busy concentrating on defense, which kind of does suck. That rail tank would come in handy right about now. I don't blame them. I mean, there's a Goliath there pushing in scorpions and all. So it's either, you know, you lose a few buildings if the other guys can hold them back, and you go for the killing blow. It's very hard to figure out what they're doing. Also, by the way, guys, if you're in the stream, make sure you've got your accepting gifts turned on. The reason why I say that is because Frostguard gracefully. This is the word I always struggle with. Gracefully, oh my god, English. Okay, Frostguard gave us 10 gifted memberships. Gracefully, there we go. Gracefully, got it eventually. Native language, by the way. Gave us 10 gifted memberships. So I believe 5 of them are still out in the wild to be redeemed. So just check to see if you've actually been given one. I don't know why I struggle so much with graceful and gracefully, you know? It's just one of those words that tongue twists me. That's bad for that rail tank. The hover tank is going to try and help. Yeah, so I believe there is, yeah. It's my struggle word, it is. Yeah, it is my struggle word. I don't know what's wrong with me saying gracefully. It's just the way I try to pronounce it, I suppose. Yeah, so there are 5 more out in the wild that has literally not been redeemed yet, so definitely check if you've got your gifts activated, because you might, for as well as you know, have a gifted membership to this channel, which gives you certain perks. The spawning cyst is gone. That is the front line spawner. And there's more down the hill, but it's down the hill. Hover tank take damage from a crab. That rail tank just going for it, gunning straight for it through the thorn spires, by the way. That rail tank might fall. They're just gunning for it. They got a long way to go, though. A long way to go. Rocket launchers now come out to play as well, which is quite big. Yours is philosophical. Yeah, it's quite a nasty word, to be honest with you. Philosophical is. Whoa, what's this hover tank doing? What are we doing? What? Hello, hover tank. What, hover tank drunk? Chat, hover tank is just real drunk right now. What's going on? It's just on its back, just flying around. Oh mate, hover tank, relax. What are you doing? It's flying. It's literally flying. Okay. I think the thorn spire might be messing with it, you know. I think it's dead. It's as good as dead. There's no chance. Yeah, it's dead. Oh my god, look, the rail tank. What is happening here? Those thorn spires must be really messing up their hovers. Incoming missile, by the way. That is huge, by the way. That is absolutely enormous what's coming towards these soul guys now from these spawning cysts. The rail tank's getting shot on the rear by scorpions and none other. It's going down. The rail tank's weakest point. It's getting smashed right in the rear. Well, I don't know actually. He might have made it. He has got missile salvo. He could do quite a bit of damage still with those missiles. Wait, where are they going? Wait, what? Huh? Those missiles just went behind him. That don't make sense. Talking about getting railed. Oh, baby. Yep. When you see this big bad boy, you're getting railed. Still my favourite unit in the game, by the way. The railgun tank. It just sounds so cool. Where are the siege tanks? I was actually thinking that. I don't see a single ultra heavy factory up yet. Funny enough, it might not actually be optimal to be pushing a siege tank out. I would assume Sol is quite low on eco at this point. The harvesters are fighting over Bolterium fields, by the way. The dung beetles having a scrap over what's remaining of these Bolterium fields. Yeah, we might be yeah, eco might be real poor for the humans. They just lost a harvester as well at one of the front line Bolterium deposits. Hover tank about to get squished by a Goliath. There we go, getting squished up. Dead. I think so, unfortunately, even though it would be a kind of a hard shot to make, I do admit that, from the cliff to the nest, but it is doable. I do feel that we've now passed that point where the humans have lost their opportunity to strike and win. The Goliaths are now going to start rolling through. The harvesters have run out of deposits to mine. Unless there's a push from Sol to Eco, which I think they have tried to do from these silos. It's not looking good. I think there might be more Bolterium over here somewhere. Actually, there aren't any. No deposits here. Right, okay. We're looking at 10 frame per second gamer, by the way. The nodes are being pushed straight past them. Look at those nodes going straight past. Oh yeah, the crab spawn as well from the lesser spawning cysts. Yeah. That's what I mean about the hover tanks. That rail tank will destroy that Goliath in a single round now. There you go. A hover tank just fell through the floor, by the way. You can see it falling through the map right now. Hover tank, where you going? It would have teleported back up now. Oh no, it's falling again. What's going on with this hover tank? Can I... look at him go. Bye, hover tank. Oh, lucky son. Right, where's he going to respawn? Because I want to see where he spawns to fall back through the map again. There. Oh dear. There's like a spot on the map where you can just fall through, yeah? Imagine there's a player in that tank. Imagine how mad you'd be. Just constantly falling through the map. The game is trying to correct him though. But unfortunately he's just falling through the map, you know? It just is what it is. Oh no. Oh no, please no friendly fire. And they still say to this day that tank is still continuing to fall through the map. Off he goes again. Okay. That rail tank is literally being the MVP of today. Literal MVP, by the way. It's holding his own. However, the crabs are now starting to catch up to him. That was a good shot. The harvester's trying to help. Rocket truck coming in as well. Has it been latched onto yet? No, not yet. The rail tank's still good. The harvesters are still trying to shoot it. Oh no, rail tank. No, 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 no. Don't get into combat like that. He's pulling himself away. The hover tank's actually killing off the cysts over there, which is good. Okay, how's Eco? Guess who's at that railgun is Hellion. There's a crab inside one of the heavy vehicle factories, chomping away. Where's he to? On top? Inside? There he is. Having a chomp. So he's going to die eventually. The factory. Crab gets run over by Harvester. Harvester OP. Harvester overpowered confirmed. A battle harvester inbound. He's getting shot at by a scorpion. There goes the rocket truck, unfortunately. It's gone. Less than 2,000 HP remaining for the railgun tank. He's got to be careful. There's a lot of crabs in that barracks, Wayne. Looks like one crab's latched onto this harvester. It's going to start chewing away at it. The cysts are still up on the alien side from that right-hand flank. Let's have a look down below. Looks like this push has kind of ceased. And looks like the hover tanks are literally just killing off the nodes and the spires and whatnot. The issue we have, though, is there is still a lot of biotic deposits that the alien can just pull from. Bolterium for the humans is looking quite nasty at the moment, just because what supplies are left is literally either out in the open or where the aliens currently reside. Hunter's moving in now from the rear. That barracks is staying alive just barely. Hover tanks out on the outskirts as well. Oh no, not the rail tank. Oh, unlucky. But there he is, the commando. He's going to be running into the combat, going after that crab. The harvester going for that Bolterium deposit's got a scorpion on his backside. So who's winning? If it continues like this, Alien's going to win. Because they'll just be able to outpower the humans with eco alone. Because they've expanded. And the humans are still fighting for their expansion, basically. So the aliens are gonna be able to topple this. These two rail tanks, however, also this rail tank, is gonna shut down the Scorpion. That railgun tank could literally jump off this cliff and try and like just go for a balls deep push. Yeah, look at all these shrimps, by the way, going for the yummies. I don't know about biotics. Eaten up on that eco. Yeah, aliens go for biotics, not Bolterium. They've got their own eco. You see on the map. Hold on, let me just. There we go. You see on the map, the green, like weird pools. That's biotics. They're biotic pools. Only the humans gain buff from Bolterium. The aliens don't have to. Oh, I just went into the floor by mistake. There's another biotic pool right there. We're actually a little bit of a standstill. There's not much action going on. Goliath's moving up the hill. More Goliaths. Hunters are on the left flank. Not doing much. Are we going to see like a push? There must be a build-up of units somewhere. From the alien point of view. Absolute ton of shrimps. Like this is the main eco for the aliens at the moment. I don't think there's any more to the rear. There might be some actually over there. I can see movement over there. Yeah, there are. There's shrimps over there as well. What is biotics made of? I think it's just it looks like oil, which would make sense. But it's something unique that the aliens like. Like I don't know if they eat it or they just use it for growth or what, but no idea what it is. Martin would be the best person to ask. Oh, why call them biotics if you can't call them antibiotics? I mean, the humans are telling you the antibiotics, right? Ha 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 ha. I don't know what to make of this human push. I do think They're getting too hung up on the nodes. Technically, they could follow the nodes back to the nest, right? Because all the nodes lead from the nest. What is this? What is this here? I don't think the humans know. And that's huge. That is absolutely massive for the aliens. They just don't know. They just don't know. Defenses, spawning cysts, all lesser. So it's going to be crabs. No great assists, but crabs are I've proven them well enough. Crabs are fine for taking out anything. Oh, it might be decisive victory from that point of view. If these come up and these start producing crabs, it's going to be GG's quite quickly, because the rear of the HQ cannot defend itself, by the way. Yeah. Let's have a look at the board a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're actually missing a member of Soul. Let me just double check who it is. Have they got 10 in their chat? Can the supplies be destroyed? Which supply? Sorry, Ninetail. You mean the biotics? Oh dear. The end game is coming. The end game is coming. So the resource cannot be destroyed, like the natural resources. However, you can... I think you can kill the biotic caches, which like act like silos. I need to do some science, actually, on that. I need to do some science, actually, which I will do in the coming days. I want to check if killing off biotic caches will take down funds from that faction. How are my frames doing? I'm a 10 frame per gamer. What do you mean? There's some big movements going on, and it's alien. It's definitely a source of an alien. I wonder what it could be. I don't know what... I have no idea what it could be, right? I wonder what could be causing my frames to drop so much, you know? It's just yeah, I don't understand what it literally couldn't be this, could it? Nah, it wouldn't be crabs. It wouldn't be a sheer, like, you know, 30 crabs that just came out of a spawning pit and start to move. Nah. Oh, it is. This is what's making my frame rate drop. I'm computing move orders. Yeah, it's just a game. It's got nothing to do with crabs. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, I'm surprised no horn crabs, by the way. Horn crabs 900 HP. A bit more beefy boys. Same movement speed as normal crabs, by the way. However, they are a little bit more expensive, so... Yeah, it's not looking good for the humans. No matter how many hover tanks you have, if there are more crabs, you are good as dead. You get swarmed, you're gone. Like, without a doubt, you are gone if you're swarmed. And it's kind of showing it now. It's those hover tanks are just trying to take down these crabs, and they're going for the tech or going for the HQ. One of the two. I think it could be GG's. It could be GG's. The HQ has got beat on just with one gun. That's it. Because it's on the right side of the HQ. Oh, the tech facility's been hit. It's not taking damage just yet, though. The crabs are going for the HQ, though. They're actually ignoring the tech. Actually, we only got one HQ for the humans. There is only one HQ. So the HQ goes. There is no commander available, basically. The commander gets removed. So that means no building. No infantry being built from the commander's perspective. You ain't stopping that many crabs. A commando coming in to help. There's the scout trying to shoot them down. There is just a little bit of HP. Less than 10,000 HP remaining here. The crabs are all over it. Yeah, spawn crabs. Horn crabs take longer to spawn. 100,000 HP. Sorry, not 10,000. HQ's been cut off. Research facility is next. You've neutered the enemy at that point. All they could produce is riflemen and scouts. However, whether or not they do that, they're now getting nailed by everything else. So these crabs might actually fall, and the research facility may stay alive. He's already taken a bit of damage. And not only that, how many more crabs are coming in? Look at the crabs coming back in again. There's even a shrimp there, just for added measure, you know. You love to see the little shrimp coming out to play. Yep, HQ is down. There's no secondary HQ. There's no way to produce new buildings. Tech is also dropping. Can they keep the tech alive? The human players can still technically use the barracks as a facility. Ooh, they are defending it with all they've got. The humans are defending it very, very efficiently. The tanks are opening fire, but they're not using machine guns. I don't know if it's probably a targeting issue from the AI's perspective. It's like Starship Troopers at this point for crabs, you know. They've held them off though. All the crab, yeah, they're all gone. The more crabs coming out along with impalers and stuff, so they can still do big pushes. Let's have a look at the front line. Behemoth, scorpions. This hover tank push died eventually. I do believe. Bit of a hitch there. It is looking like it could be a G. There's a lot. I mean, the commander can't take control of these units anymore. Without your HQ, you cannot. You can no longer have battlefield control. You know. Is that hover tank finally sorted itself out? Look, the hover tank's fine now. He's back into the game. Technically, the humans can really still win this. They need to do one thing though, and they're fighting against time with this as well. All the players need to get themselves into some tank, it being a rail tank, a hover tank, and even if they have to push around the outskirts to get to the nest, they need to go for that nest. Because if they kill that nest, they win. Simple. The aliens, as soon as they lose their headquarters, their nest, that's it. I don't think they've even built a secondary nest. Oh, they have. They have. I think there's one over here. Yeah, okay. So the aliens have built secondary nests, so they'd have to nail all of their nests to win. But yeah, effectively humans have been neutered. They've lost the ability to command units. Technically. Like, you got relatively normal commands. I just think it's all human control now. I mean, they're going for the sis, so they're going to take down this forward base that the aliens put out very slowly. But again, yeah, the tech's been... Well, that's not the tech. What am I doing? The tech has been saved for now. I assume the aliens will be looking to push from elsewhere. I like how there's shrimps inside of this factory, by the way, chewing it. There's a shrimp here, just going absolutely nuts. Okay, forward base killed off. Aliens no longer have that crab spawning pits. We have got ourselves a what seems to be a human push. Probably the last effort push. They need to nail nests on the map. We've got one there, the main nest itself. There are 2 nests. So there are 2 primary nests. There is an AoE weapon that counter crabs called the pulse truck or the pulse tank. It fires out like a hex grid that goes like across the field, and if you fire it at like a swarm of crabs, it'll kill them all instantly. It's good against buildings as well, so it's not just used for that. It's used for a lot of things. But it's very strong against swarms of units. Okay, Scorpion's going to be taking a little bit of a stab at all of these tanks, but he has got to deal with what, 2 rails and a bunch of hovers. Railgun shot there, kills off the Scorpion straight away. Right, so how are we looking? Okay. Nomad's doing their job. I mean, yeah, good round between both teams so far. Horror tank just up and in the enemy spawning pits. Here comes a hunter. Nails the hunter with a single round there, but the hunter's going to carry on and start smacking him with his tendrils. And I do believe we're going to be seeing a tank go down. Yep, tank goes down to the hunter. How is the defenses holding, though, for the humans? They're looking very rough indeed. Looking in bad shape. These tanks are just mostly in the red. At the rear, we've still got crabs inside of buildings. Hover tanks again trying to defend. They will continue to produce whilst there's orders for it. Yeah. But yeah, there's no way to construct any more buildings, so it's just down to building units now. Okay, so remember that the humans scouted the original nest. So they know where the original nest is. I don't think they know where the secondary nest is. So they'll kill off nest number 1, and then they'll be looking for nest number 2. Now, if I was the aliens, I'll be constructing a 3rd nest. If I've got the funds for it. which they're not going to be doing just yet, but I would be constructing another nest. They are making a move on the nest, yeah, so they are making their push through. They know they're in their like last straw phase because they can't build any more refineries, so their eco is going to be locked unless they've got to drive miles for eco. They managed to save their vehicle factories because all the crabs that were on their factories have actually been killed or died to other things. So they managed to keep their vehicle factories up, which is quite huge. They kept the tech alive, just barely. The tech is still alive. It is in the orange, so it was on the way out, but it's good. So yeah, the humans might actually have this in the bag if they can locate those nests and take them down. Then it's GG's. They will have actually eyes on this nest in a few seconds. Whether they pin it though is another question. The rail tank definitely have eyes on. If the tank's looking in this direction. You can use infrared to see alien structures a lot easier. Especially in daylight as well. Tanks are getting absolutely nailed though. Oh, they're moving in. They're moving into that nest. Are the aliens losing? It's hard to judge. They'll take this nest down. Like, they will kill this nest. But there's a secondary nest that the humans don't know about. So the nest is now taking shots. The nest is gone. For all we know, it's a dead nest. Yeah, there you go. It's gone. Bang. But there is a secondary, and the aliens won't lose the game until that secondary nest is gone now, which is up the top there. Now the aliens need to build a second nest now technically, but a third nest, which they are doing. They're prioritizing yet another nest, which is good. It's what the aliens need to survive. Because they can whittle down the human forces. They've got the eco for it. They've got the expansion. Yeah. The humans now need to backtrack. But it's hard at this point because the other nests are just, yeah. The way I see it, right, is to find the first nest, you follow the nodes, right? So you follow the nodes and you end up at the original nest. As soon as the other nests come into play, locating those nests is going to be a pain because you got to follow even more nodes and they branch out. So you got to find which nest is on which node. And have you seen how many nodes there are? And whilst you're doing this also, the aliens are going to be battering you with scorpions. Like, they're going to be prodding at your tanks, whittling them down as things goes on, yeah? The quantum cortex would be a very good thing to kill off, to be honest. So that removes research totally from the aliens now. They have got no quantum. They don't even have another research facility up. So technically now on the alien side of things, we're down to just crabs. There's another massive push. Okay, this is looking good for the humans. Look at this for a push. This is looking super good for the humans now. So, no longer can the aliens build nests because they've lost their quantum cortex. So they have to get that back up. 2, there's a massive human push. The humies could possibly win. I want to see where this next cortex is going up to because it's got to be re-researched as well, unfortunately. There's a cyst there. Let's check the other one. This isn't actually in a real good place because the tank's got to go around to find this nest. But in other things, this match has gone on for a while, yeah. This match has gone on for a long time. But rarely you see a match where humans and aliens are slugging it out without one falling, you know? It's been one of those matches where it's almost like it's gone through a stage where we're like, oh my god, the human's going to lose. Oh my god, the aliens are going to lose. Oh my god, the human's going to lose. And it's always been that the commanders are always managed just to scrape past that like phase of losing into being able to turn it around. And like the humans lost their HQs, they can no longer build buildings. The commander only has limited like things he can do really. So the commands he's putting out now are probably the best thing he can do. You can build units still. The harvesters are still working technically, but they are going to run out of biotics eventually. The alien commander as well. He was so lucky he built those nests when he did, because if he didn't do it in time, it would have been GG straight away. Bang. But not building a secondary cortex might cost him the game. Maybe. But it depends how quickly he can get a secondary cortex up. Because he's lost all access to any of the better units, you know? He's lost access to the to like the Goliaths and the Scorpions and that sort of thing. Unless I've missed the fact there's another cortex somewhere else. Which I don't see. I don't see another cortex at the moment. No, I don't see it. I don't see another cortex, so now the humans are just flying blind. They know there's another nest out there. They don't know how many nests are there. But they're looking, they've got to find those nests, they've got to take them out quickly, because, like I said, it's a matter of time before the humans get whittled down, and then the aliens will just push back. So far they're nowhere near the nests. Nowhere near. Like, this nest here is nicely tucked in away at a cliffside. As you can see, the only way you can get up on this side is if you go around. And on this side, you've got to go all the way around also to this side here. This nest up here, it can only be pushed from all the way back here or over the opposite side. So the tanks have got to go a long way to get to those nests, and at the same time, they're going to be getting shot from different angles. That rail tank there at the bottom, though, is in a good location, because if he's looking to his left, he's not. He's looking to his right. But there's a behemoth coming, and he could nail it in one shot. That removes a high tier unit from the game. Now, it has open fire, so you might be able to see that by now. If it's player controlled, it might be AI controlled. I think it's AI. Oh, wait, hold on. No, I think it might be player. No idea. Okay, so wait for the hitch to finish. There we go. These hover tanks are going up and around on the left, so they're going to locate that nest there. The heavy's spotted it? Heavy? Has it spotted it yet? Okay, he wouldn't have spotted it just yet. He needs to go over the top there to see it. Perhaps. There goes a crab. They're going to keep pushing. These tanks are now finally cresting the hill to go up towards the next nest. This could be a human GG's. Let's just check the human base. Yeah, the alien's on the defensive. It is what it is. It is going to be a human victory. GG's not been called just yet, though. But more likely, it's human. Great stuff, though. Great stuff. This is what I was talking about, by the way. Rail tank getting shot by Scorpion. Scorpion utilising the city as a way... Oh, never mind. It just got absolutely nailed. Good shot from the rail tank, by the way. But what I was saying is that the Scorpion's going to just whittle down the railgun tank's health until it's gone. But it did it. It shot the Scorpion straight in the tail, killed it instantly. Okay, that nest is going to be gone in a sec. This nest, however, has got a while longer. Just a while. Doing good, doing good. By the way, guys, if you don't already know, and you're tuning in, just like on Twitch, where you have subscribers, I have memberships. And if you want to support the stream and support what I do, there's multiple ways you can do it. You've got the super chats, whatever they're called. I think they're just the equivalent to bits from Twitch. And then you've also got the subs, aka members as well. And if you join the members, there are 3 tiers. The first tier will give you certain access to things and certain roles within Discord. And then the tiers above from that also gives you more perks as well. Now, the bot would normally be posting certain things in chat, but it seems to be doing a funny thing where it posts saying, yeah, you can join, but doesn't give you the link. And that same applies for my socials as well. So I've actually got socials. I will grab the link tree in a moment if you want to follow me on Twitter and all that sort of thing. But the memberships, yeah, it's entirely up to you. It's not like, you know, it is not expected, but it is appreciated if you decide to be a member for the channel. It does help me with what I do. There we go. Do you have first tier, Cads? Yeah, you have a first tier. Hello, Tony. Hello, sir. No more Twitch. Well, my Twitch is still open, and I will use it for Ubisoft and such, but at this time, for the foreseeable, it's going to be a YouTube thing. Better quality streams. My VODs get saved, funny enough. And it is generally a nicer discovery environment as well at the moment for me, you know. And it's where I built my base on Silica, is around YouTube. Oh, Tony, coming in with the membership. Thank you, mate. So if you don't know who Iron Panda is, he's actually one of my friends from, well, one of my closer friends from the Battlefield community side of things. He's been with me since the start of my Twitch career over on Battlefield, and he's been sub with me for 2.5 years, I'd like to say, and gifted over 600 subscribers, by the way, on Twitch. So welcome, Tony. Welcome back, mate. And there he goes. 10 gifted memberships in on YouTube. How have you been, Tony, mate? I know it's been a while since we caught up last. I know you're still playing Apex, and I know Battlefield has failed us, but thank you very much, mate. I don't know where my alerts are. The alerts are funny, by the way. Let me just check where they are. I've got the alert box activated. It might just be delayed. Yeah, the alert box is just delayed. It's being silly. But no, Tony, thank you very much for the membership and the 10 gifted memberships. You absolute legend. You just got home from a trip? Gonna get some food and then play some Apex? Let's go. How are you doing on Apex, by the way, mate? What's your tier now? Are you Pred? Or are you Diamond or whatnot? You only play on PC now? I mean, it's cross-play anyway, isn't it? So what's the point in playing on a console when you can get superior frames on a PC and still play with a controller? If you decide to still play with a controller. I don't know if you're on mouse and keyboard now, but you're plat? Let's go. I haven't played Apex since like the very beginnings. Very beginnings. The only reason I would continue to play a console is if it's with my friends and I haven't got access to crossplay, or it's a PlayStation exclusive. All of the Xbox console exclusives are on PC anyway, so there's no real. I've got a Series X and a PS5 anyway, so. But just mainly my tasks have been on PC alone. So, Nest is gone. We've got one Nest remaining, and they are being hit hard. So we might be seeing GGs in a second. Yeah, Battlefield has failed us all. How many, by the way, guys, in chat, how many of you hail from the Battlefield scene? I want to know. How many of you guys hail from Battlefield? Because it seems to be a funny thing that Silica and Battlefield players find themselves, like, intertwined. It's funny. You have stumps for hands, you can't do M&K. I mean, you can get better mice to help fit your hands, Tony. I currently use a Death Adder Pro V3 with a 4K polling adapter, but I've also got my Final Mouse Last Legend. I've got a Superlight. I've got a an Atlantis. What's it called? Can't remember what it's called, but it's an Atlantis mouse even. And I've also got a Hattie as well. I just like mice. I like trying different mice. Okay, so this is the last nest, by the way, which is slowly going to fall as time goes on. Anything in chat? Nothing in chat at the moment. Oh, there you go. GG's well played. There we go. So the GG's have been called. When that nest falls, it will automatically clear the game. So I'm not going to blow anything up. I don't want to risk the game. So yo, Platinum Rocket League. You like football mixed with cars? Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, isn't there like a film? Going off topic here. There's a film coming out for was it a series coming out for Twisted Metal? Don't know if you guys remember Twisted Metal. Geo, you play StarCraft 2 and Battlefield, so Silica's amazing mix for you. Yeah, that's the kind of vibes I get from most of the scene. How you doing, Frankly? Anyone in chat doing C coding? Not to my knowledge. Dram would probably be I think Dram worked on C coding, but he's not in the chat anymore. He's gone to bed, so. Battlefield OG here, mostly Star Citizen now and enjoying Silica lately. Yeah, Twisted Metal, yeah. I thought it is. I love Twisted Metal back in the days on PlayStation, so when I seen the announcement trailer for Twisted Metal, I was like, what? But it should be quite fun. Guardians of Orion Phase 2, so I did look at it. 79 pence. I need to look at some videos on it next, I think, before I decide whether I pick it up or not. Love Battlefield 3, but that's the last one you really played. It is the best one you last played. And it is the best one, to be honest. Battlefield 4 was great. Rocky start. It was good. It was a very good game, let's be honest. And then you had Battlefield 1. Brilliant game. Failed by its movement nerf. Let's go humans represent suck it bugs. $20 dues from Frostguard at 4 super chat. Thank you very much, Frostguard, mate. I very much appreciate what you do for the channel also. Same with Tony, mate. Thank you for coming in and showing your love as per usual, Tony. Both of you. I very much appreciated. Absolute legends. On the plus side, though, energy prices should be going down in July for the UK. Thank God. Thank God. Hey, look, it is working now. I don't know what's going on with the alerts, but there you go. Streamlabs have finally started to behave himself. Actually, you know what? I can get text-to-speech working. I will do that. I need to work on my Streamlabs for YouTube. I need to go through it. I'll go through it tomorrow before my big stream. Yeah, so Battlefield 1, absolutely amazing game. Beautiful looking game. It played well up until they nerfed movement. When they nerfed the movement, it's still good. It still plays well. But it just wasn't the same. Battlefield 5, again, amazing game. Great movement. Random recoil. They added that halfway through the game. They did those TTK changes over the course of Christmases. And it just ruined the experience. And then, unfortunately, the game got cut early.
Right, I'll get back to chat in just a second. I'm going to help them end the game, I think. Oh, they don't know, do they? They just don't know. They don't understand what I'm about to do. Oh, God, it's going to hurt. Oh, my God. Oh. I just spawned like 30 siege tanks on that nest. Oh, they didn't know. You love to see it, though. That's great. Oh. You let the round restart a minute. Are we having round 3? If not, I'll open up a community server if everyone's leaving it for an hour or so. 90-minute game, by the way. Kind of ate into the time it did, yeah. No, Frostguard, thanks for the $20, mate. I very much appreciate it. Oh yeah, I was on the thing with Battlefield, wasn't I? Yeah. So Battlefield 5. I mean, to be honest with you, it's a good game. Random Recoil kind of ruined it, and the hackers and stuff on PC. So, and 2042, don't get me started. Just everything was right for 2042, but they just did everything wrong. You know, first human victory. You are right. Yeah, you saying you don't see a human victory against aliens? Well, there you go. Boom. Yeah, most of the guys have gone to bed. It's got late anyway, so I'm just gonna open up a community server, guys. If you're still in the chat and you're waiting to play, jump on in, have a few games. I'll play as well, you know. But no, thanks, guys. That was great. That was a oh my god, you started it now. Phenomenal. There we go. That was a phenomenal game. That was amazing, actually. I enjoyed that. Tell you what, Badlands is not bad. It's bad for the commanders, but it's just a good game in general. We're gonna do some Badlands. Yeah, do some Badlands. You know, you're sweating so much in that game. It was a very, very difficult game. But GG's, well played to both teams. That was hit and miss. I was calling it for ages. Aliens gonna win. No, humans are gonna win. No, aliens are gonna win. No, humans are gonna win. There was points in the round where I literally was thinking, it's gonna go to the aliens here. If they kill the HQ and the tech, that's it. They've neutered the humans. Then the tech didn't fall, so technically the humans were still alive, and then the big push to the nests. You know. Yeah, so I do believe the camera needs to be a bit different for the human commanders. MVP Helion, maybe? Yes, I did say it, didn't I? Yeah, I did say that rail tank driver was the MVP for holding out for so long. So yeah, Helion, MVP for the humans. MVP. You know what? I'm always Centauri. I'm going to go Sol. Screw it. Jump on in, guys. Like an MB server, 36 player, Badlands. Get on in. If you want to have a few games, just chill out. How you doing, Bulls? Yeah, Bulls. Great game. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was going to continue going on for ages. I just want to make sure I missed any chats. How many phones can take me out of stream? Say what? I hate how many phones can take me out of stream. Oh, right. Your phone took you out of the stream. I got you. I got you. Oh my god, it's going to hurt. I always do it. I always do it. Okay, so there's only a few of us at the moment, but that's fine. It'll fill. You need to ask your mum is okay spending £500 for a donation. You don't have to spend any money on me, mate. Honestly. And if you ask your mum to spend 500 quid, oh, what have I done? I wouldn't, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm stuck. Help, Step Roms. I mean, what? Oh my god. This is the story of my life. I'm just trying to scout, man. I'm having a fight with a rock. There we go. We're good. Right, okay. So we're on a bunker map. Now, we know we all love bunkers. Let's be honest. Spanner's now the commander for the Centauri. Great. So we all love bunkers, and we all love how they expand. That's going to be sorted now. We're not going to have any expandable bunkers anymore. Just normal bunkers. But no, I will be looking to host more games. Whether or not... I want to try and get a clan battling going, you know? I want to try and get some clans having a battle with each other. I don't mind casting, you know, big games. Yeah, I don't mind casting big games. It's absolutely fine. I used to do on Battlefield anyway. 32 player versus 32 player, so... You know, it's in my forte. And obviously, I want to help cast the tournaments as well. Unfortunately, they're falling on Sunday at the moment, which is kind of our community day for Silica, which kind of sucks. And also, I'm intending to play for the pacifists as well, so. Silica Sunday may start earlier, and it may consist of me playing a competitive match before we go to Silica Sunday, so... To be honest with you, both of the matches were really good. But that second match against the aliens was... Like... Yeah. If John watched that back, he'd be so happy of what his game's become. Just from that match alone. You know? Because that's what classical RTS and, you know, these type of games are all about. It's about those clutch moments where you're holding out for dear God. And you eventually like have a breakthrough. One side or the other. It just proves, like, even if you lose a key structure, it may not be the end. Yeah, never donate that much cash, like, in one go. Like, no. I wouldn't allow it anyway. I wouldn't let you do that. Because £500 is enough, is a full, like, it could be someone's monthly wage, you know? It's not... In the heat of the moment, just bite your tongue and just keep it. Really, honestly, like, as much as I'd appreciate it, it's one of those things where I don't want you to put yourself in that situation. I've had people donate before. When they didn't have to do it, and they've put themselves in a bit of hardship, like later down in that month, you know. So it's always one of those that you should really consider thinking of. Or, like, for example, I appreciate if it was just if you just wanted to do a membership, you know, that is all you know, that's all that I'd like expect if you wanted to support the channel. But what I expect is just to turn up and just say hello. You know, that's the best thing you can give me. You know, it helps me continue doing what I do just by turning up and saying hello. You know. Yeah, the best thing a streamer can have is having people to talk to. Anything that's made on the side is just to help increase what the stream does. Hello, Chaliber. How you doing? Like I've had on Twitch, I've had someone donate I think it was like $600 in bits, which was insane, like an insane amount, like absolutely nuts. So it does happen from time to time, like to anybody. The stream, not just happened to me. But I'd never want you to do it, just for the sake of, you know, being generous and stuff like that. It's something that takes a lot of commitment to do. Yeah, I'm doing well, Chalaba. I'm doing well. No worries, GG, mate. Enjoy. Yeah, it was great. You'll probably hear me saying backwards and forwards how I thought you guys were going to lose. And then I thought the aliens were going to lose. And then I thought you was going to lose again. It's still only a 3-player server, by the way. Guys, if you're in the stream and you want to play, jump on in. Like an MB server. If you can't find it in your region, make sure you set your region to far, depending on where you are in the world. This time of night, I'd assume you're in either North America or maybe down in America, Africa, what we're talking about. Australia or New Zealand. Yeah, just make sure you put the server in. It's like an MB server. It's nothing special. I haven't named it special in any way, so... Italy, so it's going to be, what, 11:30 for you? I believe Italy's +1. Central European time. Could be +2, actually. Oh, is it +1? It is +1. So it's getting late in the day for you guys. It's currently, what, 22:11 for me. Yeah, honestly, Cad, it's in the end, it's you know, it's entirely up to you what you decide to do, but I wouldn't expect giants amount, you know, just I wouldn't feel right accepting it. I do find it hard to talk about that type of stuff as well. I'm not one to talk about like memberships and donations and stuff. I never did on stream, like for Twitch, but because I'm starting afresh, I do feel like with current day and age and electricity prices and whatnot, it has become a bit of a thing for me to keep my my streaming going in the evenings anyway. But hopefully July, that will change again and prices will come down in the UK for electricity anyway. I've gone from spending £80 a month to over 200. So, ouch. But it's not just for me, it's for everyone in the UK. We've all been hit by the same thing, unfortunately. And I assume there's a few UK guys in here still before they head off to bed. Would definitely understand what I'm saying. I think Balls is UK. You might have gone to bed by now, but if you didn't have slow Wi-Fi, you would definitely get in. Definitely. Oh, give it a go, mate. I'm hosting, so I'm the one that's holding all of the network bandwidth and stuff. You might be pleasantly surprised. There's a low. You know, we only got 3 of us in here at the moment. Give it a go. Nah, electricity will definitely not be that much. It's going to fall in July. was what we're being told anyway. So, you know. But it's definitely playing a huge factor in a lot of things. Just realised I haven't found Centauri yet. I'm going to go look for them. But yeah, it's like an MB server if you want in. It's probably going to be the last game of tonight. Technically. But it depends how full it gets. If it gets full, then we'll continue. But time is getting on, and I need to get up quite early in the morning. And then I also, I'm going to be going live tomorrow afternoon for a beautiful light. Now, I'll go live earlier because I need to be in a Discord call with the developers. So I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it from my end, but we'll see. You might be able to hear it from my end. They said it's absolutely fine that I stream the game. That is under no NDA. And they also said to stream the Discord channel as well, because then you kind of get like a perspective of what goes on behind the scenes with playtests. And like communications and stuff like that. So, and then I'll be playing it for an hour or two as well. I'm going to get my butt handed to me. I'm going to get my butt handed to me. I'll tell you that now. I haven't played a first-person shooter in a few weeks. Like, I know the Silica has got first-person aspects, but not like a actual first-person shooter. Hello, Litunk. How you doing? Welcome. Okay, so we found Rifleman, apparently. Which I assume is just AI. But yes, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I am actually. I've got a Twitch stream coming up in the start of June, by the way. So, I have got one stream coming up on Twitch. So, just to warn you guys now, I will post up in Discord. Oh, that's our bunker. It's their bunker because they're building a refinery now. Do I do it? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Do I do it? I might have to do it. I'm going to go do it. I'll capture this bunker and I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do. Yes. I've got a plan. And my plan sits well with what I'm going to do. Oh! Well, that's not good. I don't want to be in the bunker. You can't switch off friendly fire at the moment. However, never say never. Yeah, these harvesters need to relax. Like, truly, just chill. How am I meant to get on? What are you doing? Oh my god, the dung beetles are having a fight again. Oh my god. Can you let this harvester hit the floor, please, so I can get in? Thank you. Yeah, so friendly fire is enabled. You can't disable it at the moment, but you will be able to disable it in the future. Yes. We are doing God's work. Spanner. The harvesters attack each other. Yes, they do. Battle harvesters. The big boys, the battle harvester. I'm going to be using the battle harvester. Get chomped. Right, come here, harvester. You're next. Actually, I better go around the side because he's going to chew me up otherwise. No, there's a rock. No, he's moving. He knows. Oh no, the rock's going to stop me, man. There's like a little pillar on the floor there. I feel like AI harvester right now. Oh my god, what am I doing? Right, I'm getting around this rock before this harvester starts chewing. There we go. Die, harvester, die! Oh my god, die! Die! You're dead. My Bolterium. You will not touch my Bolterium as mine. Oh god. I'm now being a typical AI harvester right now. Okay, we're good. Okay. What an angry Harvey I am. I'm when I'm a harvester, I'm just a different human. I'm a feral beast, you know? My eyes glow red. Just like in the thumbnail for the video. Apparently I can't drive either, by the way. You know, yeah. I digress. That'll do. Where are those harvesters going, by the way? From that northern side. Okay, so I am going to actually head back to base, I think. I'm not going to continue mining harvesters? What am I talking about? I'm not going to continue mining Bolterium. I've done my job. I became the battle harvester. And I proceeded to annihilate the enemy harvester and his refinery. I spawned at the most northern bloody barracks that you could spawn at. God damn it. So we might actually see a beta branch push tomorrow. Either tomorrow or next week, which is cool. Which is good to know, you know? Oh. Ow. Oh god. Okay, I'm alive. What's the chances in that? Oh my god. What, I have 40% chance use in your GPU? And 30 frames? The hell? Sounds about right. Sir Commander, would you produce a vehicle for me, please, sir? I would love you forever. No worries, Cad. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining as per usual. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, catch you tomorrow in the afternoon for some beautiful light. Oh, where are the tank factories? Am I being just blind? I think I'm being blind, right? Oh, the factory's all in the north. Oh my god. I feel like I'm in Game of Thrones. To the north. To the north. Right. Can I just say something? Is it me or the rifleman's head just massive? Like, she's got a big head. You know? She's got a big head. I know he's got a helmet on, but that is a big helmet. Wait, where am I going here? Oh no, poor Spanner. His eco is suffering hard. I kind of didn't assist with that though, did I? Let's be honest. Right, where am I going here? I want to go to a factory, a heavy factory. We're going to go to... This buggy's inbound, by the way. We're going to go to this one here. Hey! Who's going to teleport in a building this time? Which way is it facing? This way. Can I have a hover, please? Pretty please? Oh, thank you, sir. A Hoover tank. Whoa. What happened there? He's got a big head, isn't he? $4302. What's on his head? 08. He's destroy us. Ah, Invictus. Hello, sir. I have to put the aircon back on. 24 degrees in here. Hello, Ban the Undead. Can anyone join? Yep, anyone can join now. We're just on a standard 36-player lobby. It's quite late in the evening, so I don't expect many people to join. But we are slowly filling. Slowly. Just look for like an MB server. It's just a standard name server for tonight. Lag fast incoming. Oh god. A 9 FPS gamer. You love to see it. You love to see the traditional 10 frames, you know. Traditional 10 frame gamer. Oh yeah, by the way guys, if you didn't know that you could free look, you can. So you hold Alt and you can free look around and keep your turret locked in the same spot. Gotta find some combat, I assume. Momentarily. But no, definitely expect a video tomorrow. If the beta branch does come out, I will try and get a video out before my stream on it. Martin will he will give me the info and all the changes that he's put in the branch, and then I will put it into voice form. And if there's any substantial changes that could be shown, then I will also show those changes to you guys. Ah, yes, I missed my... yeah, I missed my tank shell. No worries, Lucker. No worries, my man. Enjoy. Very much so. Ah, yes, of course I'll go in front of the, of the bunker. Oh my god, what am I doing? There we go. I'm actually capturing it, so... Not that I know of, Frost. Not that I know of. I haven't been told that there's any new members. So I don't know what happens to them. I'm really confused. Like, in a normal scenario with Twitch, it would tell you who you would give the subs to, even if they're not in the chat or what, you know. So the fact that it's not told anyone where they've gone, it's kind of concerning to me, because what are they gonna do? They're just gonna sit there and just dwindle over a month, like no one's gonna redeem them? I don't know. This is the, you know, YouTube to me. They get lost in the void beyond. Like, they don't get redeemed, so they're just sat there doing nothing for the whole month. Like, no one can benefit from them, which is sad, really. There's a lot I need to look into on YouTube. There's a lot I don't understand still. And one things I do miss that Twitch does have is the channel point system, where you can redeem rewards and stuff for channel points just for watching the stream, like soundboard stuff. Funny things, you could get me to do certain things in stream, like on game and stuff like that. You know, those type of things I am missing. So I need to see if there's a way I could probably bring it back on YouTube through Streamlabs. So I'm gonna have to try and sort that out. It's like you trade, for example, 1,000 channel points for, I don't know, me to take control of Harvester and rush the enemy base, you know? It is. I've traded like higher quality streams and being able to save my VODs and, you know, keeping it all on one platform for ease of use, I suppose you could say. And another good thing as well, I know you can schedule on Twitch, but the scheduling on YouTube is so much more superior. Like, I'm able to schedule streams and it notifies everyone that I've scheduled a stream and when I go live and stuff. On Twitch is a bit more rudimentary. So many hover tanks coming. But no, I will keep my Twitch page open. I won't delete it because I still need it for other things. So, like, I will be streaming on it again quite soon for Ubisoft and I do tend to do my Call of Duty casting on Twitch as well. This factory's gonna take ages to die, man. Oh! What was that pinged off me? Oh, it's the HQ shooting me. But then, YouTube, you know, for all we know, around the corner they could be bringing something out very similar to what Twitch has got. So that's all they need to do, is try and reproduce some stuff. Yeah, this game's going to come to a close real quick, which is understandable. The Centauri harvesters are literally on their own mission, doing their own thing. Look how far their harvesters are. Like, what are they doing? That could be GG's. I think it's just refineries left, which means it's a GG's, right? Wait, no, there's something else out there. Probably somewhere to the north where that refinery is. Let's go find it, I suppose. Look at all the hover tanks there. We got. Oh my god, look at them all. And there's more being produced, by the way. Siege tank as well. Sheesh. Hover tank galore. And still sitting at 40 frames. You love to see it. Just see my chat is just full of crabs right now on Discord, and lobsters and more crabs and centipedes. Oh my god. That's funny. It's definitely just, it's Zerg tanks, you know? It's just, hover tanks are just a great meta source of just standard combat units. Machine guns plus cannons, you know? Best of both worlds. In that sense. This is what we like to see. 40 frames? 45 frames? You know? I know that the enemies are pretty much dead, but still. It's nice. You know, it's nice to have. And at night time as well. Look at all these tanks and all the hues coming off, the glows of their hovers. Even over there, you can see there's hover tanks pushing up. Looks awesome. That poor harvester did not see what's coming for him. Ow. I knew that was happening. Definitely jump shot at that just then. Soul. There we go. Right. We're going to be calling it there, I think. There's not going to be many people on anymore unless I go to NA service. And to be honest, it's 10 past 11 now in the evening. Yeah, thank you for joining me, guys. I very much appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the cast and the quick gameplay session that we had today. Thank you for the gifted, guys, I almost said subs, gifted memberships and super chats. I very much appreciate it. Oh my god, I never thought I'd ever say gifted memberships and super chats in the same sentence. I normally say bits and subs, but there you go. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow. If you want to join me tomorrow for my playtest for Beautiful Light, then jump on in. If not, don't worry. I will see you Sunday for Silica Sundays, and maybe live Saturday. I'm not entirely sure yet. Hope you had fun. Friend, by the way, hopefully you had fun. I assume you did, because you was the human side and you won that game at the very end. It was very, very insane. But no, we'll do some more. I'll get some more sorted in the coming week or so. I'll try and put Thursday aside for these events up until Tempest Rising releases. I think that'll be a good shout. I think try and get some casts on the Thursday. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow if you're going to be joining me tomorrow. See you again. Peace.